morning, beautiful people. It is Monday, the 8th of June. Welcome to TDA, the day after your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture, as defined by you wonderful people, the culture. And of course, like we are every blessed morning, we're hosted by the best. Please introduce yourself.
Boom. Morning, beautiful family. Briggity. My family. Question.
Mm.
Um, do you know who that did that tune?
What tune?
Briggity. My
Uh,
family. Parsaloo.
Okay.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Are you a fan? Oh, sorry, not a fan. Are
Do I like his
you?
music?
Huh?
Do I like his music?
Yes.
I ain't listened to enough of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Like yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he reminds me of J House.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, though.
Do you know why?
Why?
Well, same neck of the roots, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. The
Mm.
energy, same charisma. Maybe I think that Spasaloo kind of leans more into his cultural roots in his
Okay.
music and
Mm.
his branding.
Okay.
Yeah. Question.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to do an exercise, as into who you would love to see, because you know what the program is for the live show, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
High level. Let's just say we had 3 acts. 3 acts, right?
Mm-hmm.
3. And let's just say you have to have one massive headliner,
Okay.
because uh, headliners don't tend to want to share the stage with
Mm.
each other, right?
Okay.
They want that particular title as headliner.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have one legacy act, and then one. Ooh, this is up and coming, and everybody thinks that they're going to be the next person to blow.
Mm.
Who would the 3 be? Let's start with the headliner first.
Mm. It might be Stormzy,
Why Stormzy?
Glastonbury.
No, just say words. You have to give a reason as to
No,
why you've
like
chosen
because
him.
he's done enough to be called a headliner. You know what I'm saying? The headliner of headliners in this day and age, pretty
Okay.
much. I don't know. I don't follow Stormzy like that in terms of his tours and schedules and things of that nature. I don't know if he's doing active tours, but he strikes me as somebody who isn't. And you can afford to do that because you're that big. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
Mm,
okay, cool, let me take a break for 2 years. Let me work on new material for 2 years,
mm,
do other things and come back and everyone still care. You
mm.
know what I'm saying? So I get that sort of impression from Stormzy. Um, yeah, I feel like of this day and time, the last 10 years, that person who's put in work, I'll say 10 years roughly, and pushed barriers. Yeah, I'll say Stormzy. I'll say Stormzy. Legacy. I don't know why, but first person I was thinking of was Mark Morrison.
Serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Return of the Mac.
It's insane song. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Straight back to childhood and stuff, innit? And what happened?
Maybe he should be on the wall too.
Mm,
You say no.
I'm only saying that because I'm just definitely not disrespectful. Just in terms of
When you
consistency.
when you say that, then
No, it's just so people understand. You know what I mean? Just in terms of consistency. Maybe he was a victim of this one tune being so big. You know what I'm saying? That it kind of eclipsed every other song he brought out. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the album. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he made his return. He even had a track featuring DMX. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But nothing was Return of the Mac. Nothing. But who can do a Return of the Mac, really? So, yeah. But he comes to mind as a legacy act.
is there another artist that their one song just cuts through all the rest of their body of work, like Mark Morrison,
To that degree,
to that
there,
degree?
there probably is, but I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
I'd have to think about it. Yeah, I have to think about it. But it just shows you how great an artist is, though, where they can make a song that big and then still follow up with other songs, have another album that does. You know what I'm saying?
What's that guy's name? Who we thought was trying to bite Future.
Oh, what's the guy's name, man? The one that always, yeah,
And he did that one song.
yeah, just one. Blackasis. Blackasis. I don't know what the guy was saying. What's his name? Somebody will say.
Designer. Thank you very much, Bobby.
That's it. Designer. Designer with 2 eyes or something, innit? That's his name.
Oh, man.
Didn't work, man. It didn't work. But yeah, okay, so that's Legacy and
So you choose Mark. But if not Mark. Because we
Soul to
still
Soul.
need to get them to perform. How old is Mark?
So Mark's not old like that.
You seen him on a cruise ship recently?
Nah,
Where have you seen him last performing?
I haven't seen him performing anywhere.
All right, let's
But he probably has to be active. Like, you can't have a song like that and not be active.
fair.
You know what I'm saying? Somehow that makes sense. Somehow. You know what I mean? Soul to Soul, Back to Life.
Okay.
Huge, of course.
Are they active?
I don't know.
I want feasible stuff because
No, but
we need to get them.
No, but these are people that would come back though. These people that probably do tours for, not to sound some that way, but a more mature crowd, innit? And still make a hell of a lot of money doing stuff. You know what I mean? So they're still about
Okay. So when I said legacy, you're really going back.
to the 90s.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Who else? To be fair, another artist that made me think of, that goes back to what you said before about what other songs have they done as big. I would say Gabrielle, Dreams.
Okay. Dreams can come
Yeah,
true.
amazing song.
Yeah.
But yeah. Who else?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about legacy wise.
No, we got to be strong.
Yeah, Jazzy B's active, man. Yeah, Soul to Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, was that one a new guy, innit?
Oh, woman, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have no idea. I don't know these new. Ooh, I almost said the N word. I don't know these guys like that, man. Okay, because the new easy one would be Dave, but would you consider Dave new? How new are you talking?
Easy one would be Dave.
Yeah,
Dave's a headliner.
that's what I'm saying.
No, that's not what I asked you. That's what you're
So
saying.
when you say new though, are you just talking about? Okay, so you're not just saying someone who's young. You're saying an up and comer that maybe people don't necessarily know about. So it could be a way for them to shine as well, and get some sort of notoriety.
No, enough people have heard about them, but they haven't reached that
Okay.
stratosphere just yet.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Who you thinking?
Oh, it's something that we have to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, true indeed.
As we go with that particular format.
Yeah.
We might just say, let's go with whoever says yes. Obviously, we have relationships. Good morning. Obviously, we have relationships and whatnot, and we're gonna squeeze them and whatnot. But we have to make sure that this is the waviest, most sensible selection, because something may be more culturally relevant than just getting a headliner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we definitely should have a headliner, and it should be a big name because we're doing a big thing. You know, we want to set pace on that, and I don't just want the big names to be in the VIP boxes. You know, so yeah, I wonder what people would want to see. Obviously, they haven't heard the creative production. They don't know what we plan.
Yeah.
I wonder what they would want. Let's see in the chat. Which artists would you like to see on this stage of the new Black Live, who would you like to see? Doesn't matter if they're legacy. Doesn't matter if it is that they're unknown. Who would you like us to get? And let's say it's just 3, because the entire event is not about just musicians performing.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Let us know. Let's see what people come up with. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Shad.
Serious. It's supposed to be Tuesday, Gina said.
No, I'm shad.
Oh, man. I'm alright. I took my creatine.
What did you do?
Well, you don't know. You didn't see me active.
Exactly.
I saw you walking around the box. That's what I saw you doing.
That's because I was helping. You see?
Yeah.
Bare movement.
Yeah.
Handing out glow sticks and that.
No, it was an active weekend because I celebrated my son's birthday on Saturday. So
Come on.
I was just tired.
And how was that?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Friends out, went go-karting.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy it?
Yeah, yeah.
Was he winner in anything? Did they let him win for anything?
Nah, you didn't win.
Ah, man. He raced.
Huh?
He raced.
Yeah.
And the white boy won.
No, actually, it was an adult.
You see, I know the white people with it.
No, an adult. No, it wasn't. It was a group thing, so it wasn't.
Okay.
So it was part of the group who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The adult won.
Yeah.
Was he celebrating like he did something?
No, but he was
amongst kids.
he was with his daughter.
Okay.
So because the daughter's smaller, so they got like a dual cart
Yeah,
type thing. So he ended up winning. Obviously, in my country we call that agbaya. So
The dual cart, is it slower than the single cart?
no, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't.
Still going a pep in its step.
Yeah.
Fair. Did you get in?
What?
Did you drive a
No,
go-kart?
I didn't.
Oh, serious?
No.
I love them go-karts, man.
Mm.
Last time I did it was time ago.
Yeah, I'm definitely want to do it again.
Mm.
I'll do it
With
again.
adults?
Yeah,
Yeah.
adult thing.
I hear that.
Yes, but yeah, my knees are screaming.
Screaming. I saw some guys proper doing the South African Bamsi man thing. It's terrible.
You're an
isn't it?
idiot.
Terrible.
You're not serious.
The thing is, that's not what Gina was asking for them to do. So why was he doing it? Do you understand?
It's not right.
It's not right at all, you know, man. It's not right at all. Not right at all. Obviously, we do a proper breakdown when it is Gina's in, but Gina shelled it yesterday.
Yes.
Absolutely shelled it.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
It
Yeah,
was. It was great to be in the midst of just all that melanin.
You know what I mean?
It was really, as Iman said, melanin jam packed.
Yeah, it was.
Just in the sea of your people. Sorry. Yeah. It was really good.
All shapes, all sizes.
Yeah.
All of them was smiling and stuff.
Yeah.
All ready to
All abilities,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, man.
do their work out.
Good, man. Good
Shout
fight.
out, Chidera.
Big up to Dara.
She's an investor and she's also an active listener to the show. She's a wonderful young lady. When I was handing out the glow sticks, like obviously I'm just doing it,
Yeah.
and then something grabbed me from below, and I thought I kind of like tipped over something. I looked down, and there is a.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to say it.
You missed me. So I said sorry, and then I stooped down and gave it. I didn't have to stoop down. I stooped down and gave her one. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. That moment was wonderful. Nobody could take that moment away from me, man.
Somebody almost bumped her over, you know.
I think I
You
snore.
see it?
What do you mean?
Because you know where we were standing there?
It was dark in there, mind you, so.
No, this is afterwards. So I think when people are leaving, so obviously someone's left, yeah. He's in front of her. And I think he stopped. And then obviously he's bent over to do something. but he's obviously just not clocked in it. So he's basically like butt-headed her, if that makes sense.
Serious?
Yeah. If she wasn't swift, it would have been. You understand?
Yeah, Swift, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So big her up though.
Yeah, that's wonderful, man.
Mhm.
I love it.
Right, Chris?
She wasn't at the front.
Who wasn't?
She should have gone to the front.
Chrissy?
No.
No, the screen's there, innit? So. Oh no.
You know, I just clocked who you were talking about.
Oh, just now.
All this
just
time,
now.
all this time you know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't know who you were referring to. I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
I was like, am I
I
meant to know
think
who that is?
one of the coolest people in the building.
Yeah.
One of the coolest people in the building.
Yeah, man. Big her up, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who came through. 1,500 people descended.
Yep.
It felt like more.
Crazy.
Yeah, it really did feel like more.
Felt like
yeah,
more.
Yeah. Big up to the TZA crew that was there.
Yeah. Bex was there.
Yeah.
Big up Esther. Esther was
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Big other people, innit? Big up Heather. Heather was there.
Yeah, Heather was there. Marissa was there. Who else? There was a couple people was
Yusuf
like.
was there.
Yeah, big up
was there.
Yusuf. He was there.
Marvin came through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chizo,
Yep.
Matt,
Mm,
Hacks.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
A lot of silent listeners were there.
Mm.
So they was like, oh, Christy TZ. But obviously I didn't.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. But obviously
Yeah.
they're not. Yeah.
Nice.
They watch. Yeah.
Crystal came through. And then, obviously, Gina was playing Bashful as per usual. And I was talking to Mummy, and then her Mummy was there saying that, like, she always moves as though, like, she doesn't understand it's gonna get sold out each time, innit? He says it's boring to listen to. She says it's so boring. It's like an anniversary every single time, you know. And the thing is, she will see all these people turn out, and then next time round, she'll be moving as though, oh, don't think. So where do you think she gets that from? She said, I don't know, not me. He said, not me. Oh man, her mother was dancing too, bro. She was on her feet the entire time.
Mm.
Yeah, man. She said she's retired, but she can't just do nothing. That's wonderful. This is my father, man.
Yeah, man.
Bun Fulham.
120%.
Bun them.
100%. I don't know if it is that she's allowed to basically.
Yeah, I don't know if she's
share,
gonna have.
So when it is that she comes in, then
I just
people,
thought I'll say that.
take stare and then pile on heavily.
Mhm.
That's mad. The same thought that you had when you said next up it would be Emirates, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, because they're the only culturally relevant club that will
saying.
look to
You know what I'm saying?
plan it. You get me?
Only.
Only. We are the culture club, man.
100%.
We are the culture club.
100%. There's no racism there. There's
No racism.
just good things.
We got roofs that don't leak.
You understand? Yeah, it's true, man.
We have no ships, no emblem.
Mhm.
Cannon.
That's it, man.
Anyway, shout out everybody that turned up. Make sure you'll always support Gina, man. The day after TMB, any pics or videos, Brent, please. Yeah, I think I put one up on the New Black story. Let me see. How do I show y'all? Okay, let me try. I could take
Mhm.
on to the inside.
I'm just thinking about Oh, in fact, I'll let you guys see the video. But did you hear about the good news from our doctor in America?
Oh, you got he qualified. Which doctor?
No,
Who's
he's
that you talking about?
finished.
Oh,
Dr. Cheyenne.
I don't know.
She
No.
found her certificates. I need apologies from all of you.
Wait, hold
That's
on.
what you need to do.
Oh,
How you-
serious?
Somebody needs to go
I thought you were
first.
talking about Dr. Umar.
We're gonna get that is second place.
Yeah, bed doctors getting rise up, but let's focus on the most important
So
one
we
first.
need
Do you remember the guy that came on twice and he said he was studying to become a doctor
came on where twice.
on the show?
Okay.
One of the listeners, very demure,
Who, man?
black. I can't remember what his name is. I'm not good with names like that.
Studying to be a doctor.
And he had an American accent.
Oh, Miles.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Miles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chrissy Quarting's nephew.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Miles.
big him
Yeah,
up.
yeah. He's qualified now.
Oh,
Oh, big up.
fantastic.
Yeah, he
Big
put
him
his
up, man.
hat on his gown on the
Oh,
on the
big him
gram
up,
and that.
man. Another black doctor out there, real qualifications is documented. You understand? Sometimes you have to find them because things happen in life. There are things called hurricanes. You understand? And so things get blown away, and it's hard to
Blown
acquire them.
away.
You understand? But big up, yes, Stacey, Cheyenne, Bryant. You know, I don't have the energy to continue this facade. She's not found nothing.
I'm thinking, what?
I don't have the energy, guys.
You're not
I'm
serious.
sorry. I would have taken you guys into deep waters.
Can you imagine?
So I don't understand.
Yeah, there's only one doctor that we acknowledge at the moment.
No, I,
Dr. Umar. You understand?
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh,
Come on.
yeah, he's
You lot try to.
can I ask what prompted you to even go down that particular avenue? Is it because of Dr. Umar? You wanted to tee it up?
No, you know what it is? I think when I just said doctor, I saw Chrissy's face and I thought, she must be thinking Dr.
And
Shah.
you latched onto it.
No, I wasn't.
That's what I do.
No, because I wasn't actually thinking at all. Because we already know that there is a non-doctor there. That's a non-starter, please.
Right.
Oh,
I
man.
do.
But yes, guys. Well, again, as you guys know, videos, I don't watch the entirety, right? So it's not a case of the school is open. The school is ready. So there's no kids running around. It's ready for them to run around.
Shout
It's not
out
open
MJ.
yet. You understand? I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? But big up MJ. Every opportunity we can, we have to free him. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil's trying hard, you know what I'm saying, to bring down that good black man. But yes, oh man. Who else is? Oh, there's another thing that I'm gonna even show you guys as well. It's diabolical. Uganda. Pick up Uganda. Pick up all the Ugandans as well. Love Uganda. But one of the ministers said we're banning Swahili. Yeah, that's what he said. And guess what language he wanted to adopt? That's right, you guessed it. He said, basically, these are obviously my words. It's good for nothing. It's good for nothing. It's not a language that people care about and speak in the world. So why are we caring so much in it? We need to take on this European language instead and make that mandatory. I just thought in 2026, this is what people are doing.
Yes.
It's horrible, horrible. That you would think that way though. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like things are changing anyway, and I think every now and again we have to deal with people like that who come out from nowhere and say stupid things like this. You know what I'm saying? But what can we do? What can we do? Brett, you still looking for thingies?
No, I've got 4.
Okay.
Just hoping that these 4 reflect accurately what I would like it to. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the first one, it's yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can copy and then paste and then do that.
I thought you were just gonna play like a video or two from Gina's channel.
Oh, crap! I should have just done that.
It would have been easier, but
all right.
for here, might as well play this one.
This is when it's empty. Hopefully you can see that.
Huge venue.
Okay. And this is when sorry for all the dead air. This is not.
Oh, big up Yvette says, I just watched Just Jean. Because I think it was Yvette that was asking you.
Oh.
But she was tired of waiting. So she went straight to Gina's channel.
The last 24 hours have been the ghetto. But we are here, so I just want to say thank you. I know the last minute change must have disrupted a lot of your plans and stuff.
That's from the front.
To see you lot all here today. And I'm a gangster. Gangsters don't cry, so I need to run out. But honestly, thank you.
There you go. And then this from the back. Copy. And then paste. Can't even see her, man. I felt like I was in a football stadium. Anyway, go to her page so you can see different stuff, proper stuff on that. It was mad. So all of y'all who turn up for Gina that are in the community, God bless y'all. All of y'all. That last minute change and y'all still turned up. Excited, expectant, jubilant. All of y'all are just champions, man.
Yeah.
All of y'all are sick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have a Dr. Umar thing?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
3 videos in there.
Copy. All right. Let's see the first one.
Complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school. Look at your school.
That's an X video. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I got something special for the X videos that I can. There we go.
Pick up Dr.
Look at your
Umar.
school. Look at your school, brothers and sisters. We are complete and we are ready to decorate for our children. We are ready to decorate for our community. They said we stole the money. They say there would never be no school, but I'm here to tell you today the school is done and the school is ready. I said the school is done and the school is ready, brothers and sisters. You must donate or you cannot participate. I said you must donate or you cannot participate. Look at those floors, brothers and sisters. We ready. We are ready, brothers. And look at the shine on that floor, brothers and sisters. But we need a final building inspection, brothers and sisters. That's what we're dealing with right now. This is the timeout room. Ladies, I need you to behave. Ladies, if you misbehave, you got to come to the timeout room and you're going to get paddled. My beautiful African queens, my butter almond and
Wait.
my caramel,
Listen.
my guave, my chocolate fudge, my African buttercream, my pina colada, my caramel, my cinnamon, my nutmeg queens. If you misbehave, you got to come and get 3 strokes. Oh, yes. With
Do
the
you see
RBG
what
paddle.
he's doing?
The RBG
Wait,
paddle.
hold on.
Do you see what he's doing?
This is the
Do you see
school.
what he's doing?
I don't understand.
On the eve, this is crazy. On the eve of looking to announce that he's opening up a school, right? Where he's going to be asking for teachers, female teachers, to pass through and serve, right? That room is the punishment room where they're going to get strokes.
This guy's.
Are you listening?
This is crazy.
Are you listening?
Why would you?
If I had known. This is insane. Obviously just for entertainment.
Consciousness over the cookies. This is the paddling room. This is where you get your discipline when you break the rules of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Somebody said it ain't no windows. Another coon. Lord have mercy. Another coon. There's windows in every room, you coon, but that's all right. You never built nothing for your people, so I can't blame you. You never built nothing for your people, so I can't blame you. Ladies, who's going to come decorate the principal's office? Ladies, who's going to come decorate the principal's office? I need a team of queens. I need a team of all natural head-to-toe queens to decorate the principal's office. I said I need a team of all natural head-to-toe queens to decorate the principal's office, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes.
Why are they saying this is AI?
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Okay. See, I knew it. He wouldn't do this, man.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Trying to bring him down.
Sorry. There's a lot happening at the same time. Wait a minute.
Overstimulated?
Wait a minute. All right. In the beginning of this thing, you said that you don't watch videos all the way through.
Nope.
Right? And just because you've seen a couple of people in the chat say that this is AI,
Yes.
you've now taken your hand off of that relaxed post. You're now going to his site. You're going to his page to see people. This is crazy.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Father God. Father Bernard.
Oh gosh.
So you don't even trust that is him.
You see what happens? Do you know who put this video in the Discord?
Ghana greatness?
Ed. Ed.
What does that mean, Emmanuel?
I'll tell you what it means.
Don't now look to go and slate Ed.
Would I do that?
No, yes, he would.
I wouldn't.
Just tell you don't start doing that. Go on.
All I'm saying is, I was once told that I don't do my due diligence.
No, wait.
For
Can you
for
confirm?
Sankara Gate.
First of
You
all,
understand?
confirm. First of all,
Ed, where you at, man?
wait a minute. First of all,
Confirm for us.
No, you.
What due diligence did you do? God damn it! What due diligence did you do? So you was duped too.
Why
you
do you think that this is AI?
See, I know it's AI. I did this to show you guys.
Wait, you
what
said
due
you know it's
diligence-
AI?
What due diligence doesn't?
How do you know it's AI?
Because Dr. Dumont wouldn't say these things.
Yes, he would. That's why it tracks so much. What a pecan.
Yes, those things. Obviously, you just have to prompt the.
So, man, is it AI?
Yes.
Have you got checked? You just checked
Well-
his Instagram and it's not there.
It's not on his Instagram.
So you just think it's
So
not.
I think we have to deduce.
Wait,
that
but it's a live. They recorded from a live stream. He always live streams it. Doesn't mean people put it on his Instagram.
No, but what tends to happen is for something so great as this, it would be on his Instagram too.
Really?
Yes, because it's ready. The school is ready, apparently. So I don't know, man.
I don't like
Yeah.
how you doing Ed like that, to be honest.
I didn't do Ed in any type of way.
No, you didn't.
Ed was the one who posted the video.
No.
And-
Why are you so convinced it's not real?
Okay, Ed, is it real? Please tell us where you got it from. That's the best way, because he's the one
So
who
you're
posted it
you're telling
and
me.
did the due diligence.
Stop it!
So we need
You've
to see.
decided to put it here as a broadcast. Stop blaming Ed.
What? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, he's reposting people on his stories. He's reposting people saying the clip that's finished, but I don't actually see it on his main feed. But he's reposting.
He does live streams all the time,
he
though.
He does.
That doesn't mean he has to basically put it on his thing.
And having a congratulations from Russell Simmons is not the. That's not what you want. Please.
You can't help that, though.
Can't help. What you get the thanks for the congrats from?
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know why you're saying this is not real. Like, did you see any artifacts there?
No, all I'm
All right,
saying
so
is. Alright, so what? Are you saying it's real?
I think it's real
Okay. Christy, you saying it's real?
I think it is.
Okay.
because, like, we've seen those rooms before.
I'm just saying it's quiet. Ed, where you at?
Why you keep mentioning Ed? You posted it here. Why you keep blaming him?
This is what you people want to do. You don't always want to blame me. Now,
Oh my goodness.
I'm just highlighting.
You should have stood in your convictions.
I'm
You should have
just
stood in your
highlighting my
convictions.
points.
You
You
should have
understand?
stood in your convictions, right? Because a few people who, don't like
This is
Dr.
the Ed,
Umar.
Dr. Umar gate. This is the Ed gate. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
you're still running with the fact it's not real.
Listen, whichever
Wow,
one,
Emmanuel,
whichever
man.
one works for the moment.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh man.
This is absolutely crazy.
Nah, but I mean, obviously it does look real. But I think this is just what Dr. Umar does, man. The guy's got what 1.2 million followers on Instagram, man. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to get his following. So this is what he's gonna say. And I think at the end of the day, what matters to him is the school is ready. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, hopefully, who knows? By the next term, September, them times there, maybe there'll be some kids. You know what I'm saying? There'll be some kids in there. You know what I'm saying? Which will be amazing. So yeah, man. Black Rob says Charlemagne reposted, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then he also said, don't know what that means though.
I don't know why, as you decided to just look to scatter your initial stance.
No,
You should have just ran with it, bro.
No, all I'm saying is,
Even if it was AI in the end, you should have all called them haters. Yeah. Going looking for fabricated footage of a black man doing well.
no, impossible. No, but obviously, yeah, I think it's real. I think so. I don't know why people think that. Yeah, to be fair, it looks real.
Are you sure it was Ed that posted it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Ed. I could be wrong, but Ed hasn't denied it. You know?
I don't know Ghana greatness. Gracious greatness. Well, crazy. Gracious greatness. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I just stand on it, man.
I know what though.
Stand on your sentiment that Dr. Umar finally did what he was
Yeah.
he was doing for how many years? What years?
Yeah, that part. Don't,
Was
you
it
don't have to-
15?
Don't worry about that part. Just worry about where we are today.
15.
The water's running. You know what I'm saying? The water's running in the building.
And he has a room for the misbehavers.
The misbehaved. You understand? So, yeah, punishments and stuff in there.
Punishments and stuff in there.
Man said paddle, you know.
It shouldn't have taken him so long to finish that. Based on the finish that we have seen. That's not even.
He's relying on our donations, man. You know what I'm saying? So if it's
He
donations,
had enough donations over the years to do much better than that.
allegedly.
There's no alleged.
But yeah.
There's no alleged.
Anywho. There's another video, man.
Okay.
Yes, there's another video. What is that second video?
Is this the one that God has shot?
Yes.
God has
Big up Goddess every single time.
every single time.
Saying he sent this to me.
Every single time. We need to have one of our community meetings. Town hall community meetings for the. Is it the top tier patrons? Was it, or was it the second to top tier?
I think it was top tier.
Well, we need to have one of those, innit? Maybe after our annual report, and then get the community to come through and talk to us about what we should do collectively, strategy wise. That'd be cool to see where people's minds are at. Got confidence in the people, them.
100%, man.
What do you think they'll be like chiming in with?
I have no idea. No idea.
you
I
think-
think that's a good thing, though. That I have no idea. Just to see what they, respond to and what they feel, direction we should move in, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, let's do a little exercise, all right?
Okay.
This might be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what we're talking about, Christy? So as part of our Patreon, I think the top tier, it says one of the benefits is that we will have, I don't know if it's quarterly, but it's let's say annually,
Yeah.
town hall meeting where everybody who's on a particular Patreon comes through and parlays with us, chops it up, and then talks about the strategy of TNB and whatnot, right? So obviously, I think it's July when is it Stephen's dropping the annual report. And we're talking about what we've done so far, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm thinking we could use the space in the front to invite some of these fantastic community members who could be silent listeners, who could be investors, who could be active participants in the chat to come through and talk about world domination, pattern things up and whatnot. So I'm asking, one, how many people do you think will turn up? Knowing full well that they have to contribute vocally.
10.
Why 10?
Yeah.
More than 10 would turn up if it is that we say we're going to have a little...
No, but it's
Ballet
basically
and
those
everything.
who got the top tier, right?
Yeah, but why don't you think that they would look to get the top tier just to come true?
Yeah, that's possible. But I'm just basing on what we have right now. Innit? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not basing Dr. Umar's school on 5 years from now. You're basing on right now. And you're saying to yourself, this school ain't coming. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that.
Well, a lot of people are saying that. You understand
I
what I'm
think
saying?
he would definitely get the school at some point in time. I'm just saying it took longer. I think now that the world is looking at him and he's been questioned, he's put some heat on his bum. Didn't just the other day he lost it?
Yeah, but he got it back.
Yeah, some people came in, I'm guessing, and then
Yeah.
said we need to finish this.
There's that situation, yeah.
Yeah, even if it is that you've done a mockery, we need to finish this. This might be good for the community.
Yes, indeed.
So you think 10? Have you got 10 people in your head as to who would?
No, not really. But I'm also thinking about the fact that obviously people. To be fair, let me dial that back because for some reason I was only thinking the chat, which is not the case because they're bare people.
There are people who don't even who don't even type in the chat, and I see them each time it is that we have like a football thing here. You understand? And they even bring some of their friends to say, look, this is what it is I'm invested in. Look, just keep an eye on this. They're gonna have a live show. I'm gonna bring you to that too. Just keep alert. So I think more than 10 will turn up, man.
You're right.
Especially if it is that they could have their say in what we might possibly entertain.
Yeah. All right. Let's say.
I think, I think Bear them would have some dope ideas. I don't know how much would be feasible because most of the ideas would need money, but they might have ideas on how to generate that money.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and a lot of them, like we've seen plenty of times, have the skill set. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes,
So,
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, I mean, some could be, I don't know, what do you call those bid writers? You know, for those government grants and stuff. They could be bid writers. I don't know if it's bid writers. I don't know if it's called. Yeah. But they like, I'm throwing my hat in the ring. You've got some pots there that you can basically tap into if it is that there's a community interest project. Yeah. I'll make sure and get that done. Some of them might have friends in high places.
True indeed.
You know.
True indeed.
And then we just provided the opportunity for them to come and help.
Yeah.
I think it'd be dope, man. I'll have a little refreshments on that. Get some people to cook on that.
Pick them up, you know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Skill sets, you understand?
All the time. Bring a pot.
You understand?
Bring a pot. But I think it'll be dope, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it'll be dope. Anyway, now that I've said that, I think I'm definitely going to talk to Stephen about doing it after the annual report. Yeah, that'll be good, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we doing? Second video?
Yep.
Okay. Again, short up Godders. It's the first time I saw this.
I hope this makes you as angry as it makes us. There's a viral trend around a Natasha doll in China, a black baby stress toy. Chinese social media users are filming themselves squeezing, stretching, and brutalizing the doll for entertainment. When asked why the Natasha doll had to be black, one Chinese social media user responded that a white baby, for example, would be too human and people would feel bad for hurting it. The Natasha doll is disturbing as is, and now Chinese social media users are filming themselves with real-life Natasha dolls. There are so many videos and entire channels dedicated to showing Chinese people abusing black babies, and then laughing about it. Content creator Shalom M took a deep dive on the many ways in which Chinese social media has created an entire market for abusing, harassing, and dehumanizing African children on camera. She mentions how the BBC did an entire documentary on a Chinese man who was living in Malawi and filming children without the consent of their parents and selling those videos to said Chinese market. China has a great firewall on all social media apps that are not Chinese owned. So they have their own apps like RedNote, WeChat, and more. Which means a lot of the content posted on these Chinese social media apps stays within China and is specifically targeted towards a Chinese audience and what they like. There's an entire market of Chinese adults who enjoy watching videos of black African children being abused. As our African leaders continue to welcome a nation that does not regard us as human beings, what can we do about it? Let's talk in the comments. I hope.
And my thing is, people be like, oh yeah, but China didn't colonize us and all this crap and oh this and that, and you know, they're not like the European, look, they come in, they do. No, they don't like us. They don't like us. And I need people to get that in their thick skulls. We don't have anybody else. We don't. So no matter how you may think they're coming in to develop or do, no, they're not. They're not. They don't like us. It's a means to an end, and we just want to be welcoming every single flipping time. And I don't understand. We just don't learn. We don't learn. They show us time and time again.
That's they're modern colonizers, surely.
100%.
Surely.
100%. Neo-colonialism happening right before our eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say what I say about the investing thing. So I say we gotta look back and think about home, man. Every now and again I remind you, look, China said to Japan, hands off of Africa, man, that's our second home. You know what I'm saying? They want to take everything from there. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give a damn about the people. And you lot will still, let me not say you lot, there's no need for more division. But people still feel like we have allies. They want to talk about allyship. Allyship.
When you say you lot, who are you talking to anyway?
The detractors.
what detractors do we have in our community?
No, anyone that's listening, anyone who's so about, oh yeah, let's forget about all that stuff. Let's be friends and let's think about the allies and let's integrate into this and let's all that sort of stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
Any of them belong in our community?
Some people do.
So you know that some people in our community think this way.
Of course I do.
Name one of them.
I don't need to. Like I said before, I don't.
Wait, so you don't think there's people?
I don't know what Brett's doing.
You wait.
I don't know
Are
what
you?
he's doing.
So you don't think there's people that have that mindset and watch the show?
Sorry, I need your. See, I have a problem. This is my problem. When you say things like that, I'm thinking there's a direct attack to somebody that's in our community, right? And I've seen many people in our community contribute all the time. So I want to know, do you all know somebody that thinks this way, that has
No, but when you-
verbalized
but when you
their
say-
particular thought?
when
So
you-
when I've asked now, do you know somebody? Can you name them? I'm now hearing you move the goalpost to.
No,
Don't you think people who listen, who haven't contributed, think like that?
So
How long is it for
but you? No,
on a
but
string?
you're only classing the community as people who contribute on the chat. Is that how you're classing?
No, but in you saying what you said, it sounded as though you were kind of like frustrated with somebody who had already said something, right? Because you're like, you lot.
I guess all I'm doing is talking about those people who feel like integration, representation, let's do better, allies this, allies that, and are not really trying to hear that we have no friends. That's what I'm talking about. People who feel like that the solution comes from certain antiquated ideas. I think maybe every now and again, when I talk about my extreme views about all we have is ourselves, we need to do for self and all that sort of stuff. And there are some people who are up against that. I'm talking about those people. But everyone has different degrees of how they want to live their life, man. It doesn't really matter, you know.
Why do you think that we have people tuning every single day that want the Chinese in Africa? Maybe that's the question I should ask.
I don't know that it's necessarily want the Chinese in Africa, but they definitely this whole thing of allyship. They believe they believe it like Santa Claus.
Do you know anybody who has basically
100%. They believe.
one person?
I don't. I can't think of anybody specific.
So that's just the general community. That's what you're talking about. Just the general black people. But based in Bougie, that's who you're talking about. The girl, that woman who does GBM news. That's what you're talking about. That's Nana. Nana.
No, no one's talking about her. Because she's not. She's like, we know what she is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? We know what she is. I guess it's more so people who are not really.
You look very sensational when you make statements like that. Like you lot. Like who? Like who?
I mean, to be fair, it's not that important, innit? Like my thing is this. I say the same thing all the time, innit? Do for self. That's all. Black people, all we have is ourselves. So I guess maybe my thing is, when I look at these things, I think, yeah, the world is like this, but it doesn't surprise me, innit? For some people, they're still surprised. So maybe I'm talking to the people who are surprised by these things, who think there's enough change in the world for us to be, oh yeah, you know, kumbaya and all that type of bollocks. You know what I'm saying? I don't subscribe to none of those things at all. So that's basically what it is to me.
All right. Any other videos?
Yes, there's one more. See what I'm saying? Black Rob says, speaking to the boogeyman ups that aren't even listening in. God, this is a damn shame, man.
It's the fact you think they're not listening. It's a joke.
How does that fuel you all, man? Like this enemy, obviously, that I feel isn't contributing to our show, right? I believe that everybody, or the majority of people who saw that video, vexed.
Of course.
You got people talking about when what's his name was denigrating the Jamaican flag, saying it's not even that deep, and you don't think
So
there's certain
you're
people.
saying that
So you don't think there's certain people that also think.
So you're saying it's and that's what I wanted to get out of you.
All right.
You're saying they're the same people, right? See what you've just accused the people who said that You're saying those are the people you're talking about, right? Thank you very much for contributing. 'Cause that's all I wanted you to say. That's all I wanted you. Because I knew there was some sort of connection somewhere, and you've made a connection. So now I understand. Before I didn't.
Well, BlackRock.
Do you agree?
Well, BlackRock 100%. But BlackRock says there's no correlation.
Huh?
BlackRock says there's no correlation.
All right.
Yeah. We will obviously get those who think there's no correlation.
There's Chinese in Jamaica and they class them as Jamaicans. So
100%.
it is what it is.
100%. Big up Mr. Lee and them. Yeah.
So
Next video, man. Let's
Wait. What? No, what you just said is very different. You just said the Chinese and Jamaican, they class them as Jamaican. The Chinese and
and
Trinidad,
they also think,
they
and they
class the
also
Trinidad.
say
What does that
they
mean,
are
though?
they are the people. They are friends. They are because we're
Are those
would-
Chinese? Are those Chinese doing the doll stuff?
So you don't think and you think those you think those people are also allies to them to the black Jamaicans?
The Chinese are in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who you're actually talking about. I don't know who you're actually talking about. You're a funny. You're a funny.
No, it's no, but it's good that you have this faith. You understand?
What faith are you talking about?
And
In our community?
it's not necessarily big up the community.
No, this is where my foundation starts.
100% big up the community.
This is where my foundation
I
starts.
think for me, it's more so just trying to. You know the thing is, I think over time, yeah.
You realize what it is we're doing. It is not everybody's doing this, you might know, right? So the fact that it is that we even have stakeholders in what it is that we're doing, I'm always going to focus heavily on them and what it is that they are doing physically.
100%.
You understand? Those who, in 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, said, "I'm now going to join the stakeholders because I've seen enough from y'all. I'm doing this for them." You understand? I don't know who is not, who's watching and is an enemy. I don't know. I've got no clue. But I can guarantee you, from those who do support, this is how it is. We are where we are. Why not focus on that?
No, that is the focus. We have to focus on that all the time. But every now and again, when we see those things, when we see, like Chrissy said the other day about the Jamaican flag and stuff.
You then say you lot.
No, yeah, because obviously, those that weren't affected by it, no, it's not them.
And then you connected it to those who mentioned the flag didn't mean a thing like how it meant to us.
Because we're talking about stuff that's
This
wishy-washy.
is not nice, man.
No, because we're talking about wishy-washy stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily that the person is all the way on their side or whatever. It's just in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because the middle is, you understand, it's a very dangerous place.
Oh, man.
You know?
Oh, man.
But anyway, be positive, guys. There's no more division, man.
You can't say that after you said what you said.
I don't know what to say, man.
All right, what is the video
Let's see if we're all on the same side with this one. Let's try.
We shall ban Swahili as our national language. We shall ban it. We need French instead. French has a wider coverage. Burundi, they speak French. Congo, they speak French. Rwanda, they speak French. Congo Brazzaville, they speak French. Gabon, they speak French. Central African Republic, they speak French. We don't need Swahili.
Is this guy
We
alright?
need English and French.
You
We
guys,
shall ban Swahili as our national language. We shall ban it. We need French instead. French has a wider coverage. Burundi, they speak French. Congo, they speak French. Rwanda, they speak French. Congo Brazzaville, they speak French. Gabon, they speak French. Central African Republic, they speak French. We don't need Swahili.
He's naming countries that were colonized by those people. That's why they speak French. I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like they just willingly spoke that, or that was not because of who colonized them.
It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. But yeah, that's the situation. I just wanted to show you guys what's happening on the continent. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Hopefully he doesn't get his way. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the people of Uganda will see that this is absolute nonsense.
This same guy will say, "Let's come and speak Chinese."
100%. 100%. You know? Damn shame. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it, man. That's it for the intro vids.
All right.
Let's get into some headlines. All right, people. So our first headline, man. Israel hits Iran with airstrikes after Tehran fires missiles at northern Israel. So Israel has carried out airstrikes in western and central Iran after Iran fired missiles at northern Israel. It's the first time Iran and Israel have launched attacks at each other's territory since the ceasefire came into force 2 months ago. Israel says dozens of its fighter jets have completed strikes on Iranian defense systems, and Iran says its attacks are the beginning of a full week of continuous attacks. Iran launched its attacks after Israel carried out airstrikes on Beirut in Lebanon on Sunday. It's always something, man. Always something. Next headline. Women desperate to become parents are being harassed for sex and offered cheap illegal sperm samples online. This type of nonsense is happening, man. Some of those unable to access fertility treatment are seeking out options on social media sites, which is driving a growing, unregulated market, with some even turning to Tinder for sperm websites. A BBC Wales investigation paid £100 for a next-day delivery sample from a man who advertised his baby batter online and sent it in a box with a frozen carton of tomato passata. This is what's happening in the world? Insane. The UK's regulator for fertility warned women were at risk of exploitation by predatory donors. As part of the investigation, this person basically set out to see how easy it was to source the sperm online, man, and there was no shortage of men offering their services. That's what this person's saying, man. One online advert says, I can rely on a man called Joe Donor for delivery in the post. Apparently, he's a prolific donor who claims to have 180 children around the world conceived through sex and artificial insemination. Insane. So it's going to be a black market for certain things, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, our next headline, at least 3 dead after a powerful earthquake strikes the Philippines, man. At least 3 people have died after a 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit the Philippines at 7:37 local time. The quake struck off the coast of the General Santos city in Mindanao, which is the Philippines' main southern island. At least 129 people have also been injured in the quake. Several countries in the region as well, including the Philippines, Indonesia, and Japan, issued tsunami warnings, but most have now been lifted. Hopefully that does not happen. But the quake had a depth of 10 kilometers. This is what the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology basically said. Next headline, and M&S, they're launching a new traineeship for 1,000 young people, man. They're trying to get on the career ladder. Basically, it's for young people, trying to get on the career ladder in a bid to tackle the growing youth unemployment challenge, man. Aimed at 16 to 24-year-olds, it will create 1,000 training places in the UK and Ireland over the next 18 months. If you guys know somebody who might be interested in this, might be something to look into, man. M&S said that the paid scheme was intended to help tackle the rising number of young people not in employment, education, or in training. You know what I'm saying? The latest official figures show more than 1 million young people are NEETs, basically not in employment, education, or training, which is the highest level in more than 12 years and equating to roughly 1 in 8 young people. Last month, a key review warned 1 in 6 would be NEET in 5 years if action was not taken. How is that happening in this country? In 5 years, potentially 1 in 6. That's diabolical. Not in employment, not in education, not in training. Nothing. And you're between the age of 16 and 24. This place is just failing, man. Next headline takes us to South Korea. Apparently, the stock market was forced to halt trading for 20 minutes after the Kospi index plunged by nearly 9% within minutes of Monday's opening. The halt is a part of a circuit breaker mechanism designed to prevent panic trading and was triggered for the 3rd time this year after a sharp sell-off in technology stocks. So Japan's Nikkei 225 index slid by around 4%, which is the most in 3 months, as shares of major tech companies fell. Oil prices also rose on Monday, fueling concerns of inflation after Iran and Israel, like we just mentioned, exchanged strikes for the first time since the ceasefire was agreed between the sides and the US in April. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Next headline. Trigger warning on this one. Brent, trigger warning on this one. Remember we spoke about Mohammed Al-Fayed back in the day? Maybe sometime last year, I think, when a lot of stuff was coming up about him. But long story short, survivors of abuse that was perpetrated by him, the former Harrods owner, Mohammed Al-Fayed, are calling for a full trafficking investigation to be launched, arguing that without it, the true scale of the billionaire's alleged network would remain hidden. Survivors of NOA, which is No One Above, which is a collective founded by victims of abuse at the hands of Fayed, are calling for the Met Police to broaden their investigation into the billionaire and make trafficking the main focus. More than 400 allegations of sexual misconduct have been made against Fayed for the period between 1977 and 2014, including claims of rape, sexual assault, human trafficking, forced imprisonment, drugging, physical violence, and forced abortions. The Egyptian businessman died in 2023, aged 94, without facing any charges. Lawyers representing the Justice for Fayed and Harrods Survivors Group said 421 people have come forward about abuse that allegedly took place at the luxury department store in central London, as well as the Ritz Hotel in Paris, Fulham FC also, and other places that were owned by him. The Met Police is also investigating 155 victims who have contacted the force directly, 21 of whom came forward before his death. Damn shame, man. And our next headline, Labour urges Nigel Farage to stop evading scrutiny over that £5 million gift from the crypto billionaire that we spoke about. So they've written to Nigel Farage, urging him to stop evading the reasonable scrutiny over the £5 million personal gift that he received from the Thailand-based crypto billionaire Christopher Harborne. The letter coincides with the approval of a planning application that reveals the Reform leader's plans to transform a dilapidated Kent property into a luxury beachfront residence. Farage is under investigation by the Parliamentary Standards Commissioner after The Guardian revealed that he received the £5 million gift in weeks before he U-turned on his decision not to stand as an MP in the 2024 general election. He was subsequently elected to Parliament as an MP for Clacton in Essex and kept a high media profile with weekly press conferences. These regular events have stopped since The Guardian broke the news back in April. And I guess we can stop the headlines for now. And yeah, we can get into our topic of the day, man. All right, people. So, has anybody seen the MJ documentary? Have you guys seen it?
Yes, I have.
I've seen it. Christy hasn't seen it. Anyone in the chat? Have you guys seen the Michael Jackson documentary? Who wants to call up?
Discord is open.
Yeah, man.
Discord is
Call up the
open.
Discord, man. Let's discuss this, man. They're trying to bring another black man down. You know what I'm saying? Death is not enough for these people. They want to smirch his name and every type of goddamn thing.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it, man.
All right.
I've seen that man innocent, man.
All right.
Like I said before, very innocent. Big him up. G7 FFS says, seen enough. Okay. Can you call up? Has G7 called up before?
I think so.
Okay, big him up if he has.
Once upon a time.
If he hasn't today, could be the
Talking about United, I think.
Can't be talking about losing things. You know what I'm saying? Things of no benefit, unproductive things.
Jump on Discord. Jump on Discord. Which one? The most recent
The most recent ones.
The verdict, I think it's called.
Yes, that's what it's called, the verdict. Stacey, call up, please. Call up.
Well, she hasn't seen it, so.
Let's say which one. She might, to be fair.
She would know what we're talking about.
To be fair, yeah. She said the film or the new one. No, documentary, not the film. The film's in the cinema, not the film. The documentary.
Yes. I just saw this too. Who is it? Waving. Does that say? Waving Cat Designs. I just watched the Tate's review also. With all the receipts proven MJ.
Please call up.
I just watched that this morning.
Okay, please call up, man.
Yeah, because I don't like coming into this, obviously, with my biased view. Obviously, I know what it is, I think, beforehand, what I thought beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And each time any Michael Jackson news comes up, obviously, I kind of refer back to, all the information I had before. So coming into this, I wanted to see if it was new stuff that got unearthed. Obviously, I've never seen the way they packaged this one.
Yeah.
And shout out Rachel. She sent me a video of a dastardly editing act that these producers did to make it look a particular way. It's very nasty, very nasty. I'll show that too. So I'm like, look, let me go another side of the river. Let me see what the people who love him, who probably, screaming he's innocent, innocent, innocent. Let me see what their reviews are, right? Let me just not look at it from Netflix point of view. So I watched the Tate's view on it. What
Right.
thingamajiggy.
So what is that? What's that? Is that like a YouTube thing?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber, I guess.
Okay, so you got like a video, a full length video breaking down everything.
Not breaking down everything, but presenting what he wanted to present. I think it's 20 something minutes or 29 minutes. I watched it when you came in. That's what I was watching.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But again, me even seeing that, I'm thinking, oh, you're not being completely honest either. Yeah, you missed up a couple stuff.
Both sides are always gonna do that.
But why though?
I don't know what it is, I think, I don't know. So we'll come back to that, Brent. Waving Cat Design says, I don't know how to call up. Join the Discord. Ed, where you at? Can you please put a link?
No, you want to call Ed.
I don't understand. Are we going to be emotional now? Before we do that?
Crazy. How you slap a man and say, don't slap me back.
No, there's nothing to do with that.
Be the better man. Be the better man, yeah?
Continue.
God damn it.
Man. We ain't, you understand?
The thing is, you haven't apologized yet.
For what?
Because you basically said he was sharing misinformation and you don't even know if it's misinformation.
Nobody apologized to me for Sankara Gate.
Why are you talking about stuff that he has nothing to do with?
What? Everyone has something to do with Sankara Gate.
Wow, you're bucking everybody in, yeah?
These times I didn't
This
do
is
anything.
mental.
Anyway, guys, let's be focused and let's do what?
Good morning, FFSG
G7.
7.
Come on.
Yes.
Before we do that though, Discord. Waving Cat Designs, you have to join the Discord, sign up and then join the stage, and you'll be able to talk to us. Yes. G7, what you saying, man?
What you saying, man? You alright?
All good, all good.
I'm here too. So it's
What
Christy.
you saying, Brent? Let me get there, man. Let me get there, man. Good morning, Queen.
Morning.
Morning.
Come on.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not the most vast with Michael Jackson, yeah. But it doesn't look good, bro. It doesn't look good.
Wait, what
So,
doesn't look good?
if your neighbor had sleepovers every weekend and like it was the kids out of the whole block, and then he goes on to say, "Oh yeah, we just sleep in the same bed." There's nothing wrong with that though. You're slapping them in the face. Let's be real.
But
That's not running.
But my neighbor's not Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what makes him higher and mighty? I never got the hype with him anyway. Maybe I just never paid attention to him like I should have.
Wait, how old are
But
you?
I'm 32 this year.
Come on.
Big up.
Yeah, but
Same
It's old
age.
enough.
then again, I was in Gambia innit? So I never really paid attention to what you lot were paying attention to over here.
Okay.
But it doesn't look good. I'm not here to say he's innocent or he's guilty, but the optics don't look good, bro.
It doesn't
It
look
doesn't
good.
look
It doesn't
good
look
at
good
all.
because of what they're trying to present. You know what I'm saying? That documentary was biased. They were just trying to
So,
push everything.
but
against
my
Michael.
opinion about it not looking good is not about what anyone said in the documentary. It's about what he said in an interview. Because I think the first episode, you could see him interviewed another kid that he must have helped with cancer or something
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
But it's all well and good helping someone, but you don't need to lay in bed with them to help them, bro.
100%. But you remember, I understand what you're saying, but you have to see it from this perspective also. If somebody was doing some horrible things with these kids in beds, would he tell you he's in the bed with the kids? That's the first thing.
Yeah, but
He's
he's
saying-
told you he's in the bed with the kids and you're still making up that he's innocent.
No, that's because from his perspective, he's innocent. You remember, the bed is not our normal double size, king size, if you're lucky, queen size bed, you know.
Crazy.
You guys used to watch MTV
This
Cribs.
is crazy.
You not seen MTV Cribs, yeah?
He said it was just space for 5 kids.
What are you telling me? A room in a bed?
Huh?
room in a bed.
No, because we have to be accurate though. But you not seen
It's not a
MTV
bed
Cribs?
in a room. It's a room in a bed.
No. No, but you have to remember, yeah. The reason why I mentioned MTV Cribs is because I remember seeing Shaq's bed. That bed was huge. It was like the size of this room. People have again, remember, families have slept in the same bed with Michael Jackson, you know. Parents have been in that same bed with Michael Jackson with their kids there, you know. That shows you how
it's
big the
weird,
bed
bro.
is.
It's weird.
It might be weird to us, you know what I'm saying? But the reality is, the man is not doing the things that these maniacs are saying. These people,
Iman,
yeah.
both you and I don't know this. We can't die on that hill. We cannot die on that hill, bro. Anyone will, even the most guilty that we've known, bro. R. Kelly to this day will probably tell you some of the shit that he did. You get me? We can't sway into other topics or whatever. But
No,
we've
but it's
seen
different.
We've seen people that have murdered people and they still try and get out of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not
100%.
saying he's guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. But I'm just saying, if someone came to me and said, "Oh, I have sleepovers with kids and then I have this ginormous bed or whatever," it still sounds wrong. It still looks ugly, bro.
No.
Still looks ugly.
I'm not saying that's
Just on this point, pause for a second, please. So the clip in question, it was heavily edited.
Okay.
And this is the part where is that that boy said, Michael said, if you love me, then you sleep on the bed, right? What they chopped off Michael afterwards saying, but I slept on the floor. Do you understand? They didn't put that in there. So it was heavily edited. Right, so that clip that everybody's now, oh my goodness,
He said, yeah.
they edited it. They edited it.
See?
The feds got me. The feds got me.
You see what I'm saying?
But this is not even my thing.
Yeah.
Because he didn't sleep with this one. Because later on in the interview, he says, yes, I've slept with some of them.
Yeah.
As in the same bed. You understand? And you're
You know
making
what?
it nasty. You know?
Exactly.
Did Michael ever get a girl?
Yes.
Did he ever have a girlfriend?
Yes. Remember he was married. He
No,
my
friend.
He was married and.
Have you seen his wife?
What does that mean?
Diana Ross.
Is that who you're talking
swear
about?
down. I've heard that.
Is that who you're talking about? When I said have you his wife?
No.
I'm saying Diana Ross as the woman. He said he was using the women. I'm speaking.
I don't know what you're talking about. Michael got loads of women, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because a man's private now, you don't want to start questioning.
When you say you got loads of women, where you get that from?
I know stuff.
He was booking them in for him. He was scheduling them for him.
100% I was. You understand?
Life before TDA.
You understand?
Oh my gosh.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was though. So when you ask about the fact that did he get women, are you trying to suggest that he was something else?
Because I'm just thinking, bro, like, if you have a missus, how you live in your bed, where you should be laying with them, and just laying with these kids, whether on the floor or on the ceiling or on the roof, it's just mad.
I want to stick with facts here. I just want to focus on facts.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. Because one thing is you kind of swim into the murky waters, then there's easy chance of looking to rebut this, that, and next. I just want to focus on the facts. You've watched it, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, did you see the books?
Yeah.
Which books am I talking about?
Boys will be boys.
And the second one.
The boys.
I had to go to VPN, right? And Google these things.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to read out what I found. Now, continue talking, Master, as I pull this nasty thing back up. Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're going to talk about the books in a minute. But yeah,
Context.
so basically these are books that they allegedly found in his possession.
No.
Please find what you're looking for.
Don't say allegedly. Do not say God damn it.
This is what they allegedly found in his possession. You know what I'm saying? And saying, these were books that were pornographic in nature and things of that nature, innit? That's what they're saying. But yeah, obviously there were other things that they found as well. There's other pornographic material with girls. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy that you said that.
That was true.
That's what was the pornographic material that they found?
Of the girls.
Yes.
Stuff.
Barely legal.
No, that's just the name of the company. That's just the... You see what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. So Brent, you remember, Barely Legal is a huge brand. You see what I'm saying? So are you trying to say...
What does it focus on? What's the category?
No, are we trying to say that all those men in America who purchase Barely Legal are pedos? Is that what we're saying?
The majority of them are bloody mother effing.
Boy pedos?
All right, so the boy pedo part is when we talk about the two books, right? And just so you understand, the books, it's like a photo essay, right? So it's just pictures. They're telling stories with pictures, right? Okay. The boys are naked. The boys are touching themselves. These are naked white boys, not black boys. There's bananas and fruit involved.
Why you nodding your head like that?
Just say it.
You're right.
This is his collection.
Okay.
In Michael Jackson's collection. What does that tell you? Just off the back of that, what I've just shared. What does that tell you?
How are they his?
Thank you.
Do you say how are they his?
Yeah.
Whose are they?
Wait, so he didn't have staff?
And how did he get
This is in his room. What are you talking about?
So staff didn't go in his room?
This is what... See, I can't do this. I can't do this.
You can't do what?
I can't do this.
Swear, bro.
I can't do this.
Are you leaving the courtroom?
I have to. I have to tap out. I have to tap out. If this is where you're going, if this is where you're going, I can't participate in this back and forth.
Don't run.
I have to. I don't know who's in the room with me. I don't know where your minds are at. I have to run. I might get corrupted. I am not safe here. I am not safe here.
You just have to admit the man is not guilty, man.
That is crazy.
This man went to different
That
hospitals.
is crazy. So I put my hand up. Netflix manipulated, edited.
Yes, they did.
I think they bastardized that edit. Disgusting.
Horrible.
100%. But the stuff that convinces me, right? Just them 2 books.
Just those 2 books.
Just them 2 books.
Let me give you a quick scenario. You obviously know I used to collect records, yeah?
What do you have in your record collection?
I'm gonna tell you. So I have probably, I don't know, over the years, thousands of records, yeah? And sometimes I would get what they call a job lot, yeah? So it's basically like a big collection of records. So there might be the ones that you care about, but this particular collector is trying to get rid of everything, innit? So you pay for everything. If you had come to my house and went through my record collection, you might see some AC/DC in there. You might see some elevator music. Do I listen to elevator music? Do I listen to AC/DC? Unequivocally, absolutely no. I just don't throw them away. I haven't thrown it away. Some collections I left for years and haven't even gone through because I didn't really care about those. All I'm trying to say is, could it be that amongst the collection of pornographic material Michael Jackson had, there was 1 or 2, because again, there was only 2. This man had apparently loads of, pornographic material like they did back in the day. They didn't have Pornhub. They didn't have those things there on the internet, readily accessible. They had to rely on magazines. They had to turn pages. You know what I'm saying? So it was just in there. Could it be that be the case? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it could be that. It doesn't necessarily mean that he was seeking out these books and this was what he liked. That's basically where I'm coming from. I need to know beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand?
Well, to be honest, if that is what it takes for you to continue supporting what you support, then cool. I can't look to take that from you.
Okay.
It's just that's not my threshold. I just can't look to entertain that he mistakenly bought a bunch of books and do just happen to be there. Sorry.
Okay. It's possible though, man. It's possible.
Okay.
I don't even know why you lot don't see the correlation there. Because it's very easy. It's very easy. Because you're buying certain things from certain places. Okay. Especially if you're Michael Jackson and you don't buy your porn from corner shops. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're just getting a big batch of so-and-so from a particular place and I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you have to know beyond a reasonable doubt that this person was into this type of stuff and did this sort of stuff to the kids that were there. And them kids are bloody liars. Them parents are bloody animals as well.
I actually think that the parent of that guy, I don't know if his name is Gavin, I think that they are like hustlers.
100%.
I 120% believe, one, they sold their child out, and they've probably done it before.
And themselves.
Yeah, but... Yeah, 2 things can be true.
100%.
Many things can be true. So,
yeah, man, it's just a damn shame that you want to bring down the man that did so much good for the world. You know what I'm saying?
So in Tate's review, he didn't mention the books.
Okay.
He didn't mention Barely Legal. Well, he did. He did say that the Barely Legal magazine that the young boy said that this was what it is that Michael showed me was the wrong date, right?
Okay.
And I'm thinking, all right, fair, but let's think about these covers.
Yeah.
These covers, a lot of them have the same type of branding, right?
Okay.
Now, I guess you can say that what I'm going to start doing is what it is you've just done, right? But I think mine has a bit more... I'm grounded in more doubt than what you've introduced, right? You said, let's see, yeah? All right. So these magazines have naked women on the front, not naked, but some of them are covered, right? Yeah. These magazines, and the little boy would have been shown a magazine.
Okay.
I don't know if it is that he would have spent bare time on the cover of the magazine.
Okay.
Right? It would have been, let's flick through this particular thing, right? Okay. But he would have known that there was a magazine, right? So you've put this magazine to him and said, "Is this the magazine?"
Yeah.
Yeah. It had barely legal in it.
Yeah.
And he's not saying it was the woman. He's not saying that it had the same framing in this Dynex, because a lot of them have the same type of white background and this Dynex, right? You just change up the models and stuff. But when it is that you see some of these Sun magazines, like, what's the difference between that one and the one that was before, right?
100%.
Cool. So when he's now sharing, yes, that's the one, and then the guy then says, well, this wasn't the right date. It came out afterwards. What does that mean?
I think I hear what you're saying, but I don't think you're doing it justice how it happened. Remember, I was in the courtroom. So remember, Tom is speaking to this guy, yeah, and he's saying, yo, is this the magazine? The man said, yeah. He's talking to him. This magazine is the magazine. The man's like, yeah. He's asking him a few times so he can get clarification from this young man that this magazine is the magazine Michael Jackson showed him and they looked through together while he was grooming him. He said, okay, cool. So this is the magazine. Yes, that's the magazine. That we whatever. Cool. He said, but how is this possible when the date is after the date when you was even in with Michael Jackson? How is this possible? So to me, it's like, you've made it up. You've made it up.
Okay, so again, I'm doing what it is that you just did, but a bit more. I think it has more weight to it.
Cool.
He has a subscription to those magazines.
Okay.
I believe throughout his time, when it is that he had children coming through, he showed them different magazines. I don't think he just had one magazine.
Okay.
Right? So when it is he showed him the magazine, yes, barely legal. That's one. It's not a cover that he's seeing. It's more so there was a book, there was a magazine that I saw, and that's it. Because you haven't brought anything else in front of me. You've probably just taken the one that's most recent. Here you go. Do you understand?
But the boy can also say there was more than one magazine that we looked through. The guy is being clear with his questioning. Is this the magazine that Michael Jackson showed you? And and the man's like, yes. Because even if it is other magazines that you're saying that particular one I saw, but it was impossible for you to see it because it didn't bloody exist. Just like the allegations, the damn thing didn't exist. Nobody touched you.
Yeah, that bit could have been
He's an
fabricated.
animal.
That bit could have been fabricated. Like I said, I do believe that there were lies told.
100%.
Yeah, but this magazine thing, I can see as though how it is.
It could be
murkiness can be.
I understand what you're saying.
introduced.
100%.
You understand?
I 100%
And for the defense to kind of harp on that as a humdinger, I could see how the jury, without any pushback from the person, and they should have done better than that. Do you understand? Because I've had memories in my mind that I have detailed that isn't as it was.
100%.
Do you understand? Because we've seen that on air.
Yes,
right? So so the idea that this young boy had to retain this photographic memory of this particular magazine, right? I don't know if it is that is the strongest argument to make. If it is, I'm a prosecutor, I'll push back on that.
And that's fine, you can push back. But the other guy will say, I'm sorry, if you're talking about this man did all this stuff to you, and this is the process that scarred you, that has destroyed you, and you remember everything that happened, you remember how it started. This is the magazine.
So we're still talking about child we're talking to, right?
Huh?
We're still talking about the child we're talking to, right?
100%.
All right, okay.
But this guy on stand, I think at the time was like, what? Was he not a teenager? He was a teenager.
So he's had to remember the stuff that happened when he was younger?
Yeah.
I need a psychologist in this room because you're going on as though this is easy to just recall.
I wish I was still practicing because I would have just...
You would have just
just
manifested your past, yeah?
Let's go to... Let's go to the chat and obviously
my goodness.
somebody...
Look, I wanted people like Tate to be fair.
Okay.
The things that I have an issue with, it wasn't even covered. Do you understand? So I'm looking for a reason to doubt my position with this, and he didn't even cover it.
Yeah.
You understand? So I felt I was not right.
I hear you.
I felt I was not right because these particular books, and I believe that during Lord of the Flies, remember that movie? These pictures were taken during that time.
Okay.
Do you understand? So obviously the fascination with little boys were there. Let me find this because in this, Goodreads, that website that basically recommends books, that's where I have the description of this particular book. Okay. And you see some of the reviews. Brother, you just know they're pedophiles making these reviews. Oh my goodness, I felt sick reading it. Even the description of the book, brother, I felt sick reading it. In fact, look, let me find it and then put the trigger warning on and say for the next 15 seconds, I'm going to be reading out a nasty, nasty summary of a book, yeah? Hold up.
Big trigger warning, guys. But in the meantime, while we're looking for this diabolical publication, remember, Michael Jackson didn't do none of this stuff, yeah? Because these maniacs, yeah, again, we have to go into the history as well of this family. This is not the first time they tried to scam people, you know.
No, you're fixating on this family.
We have to.
Okay.
Because it's part of it, Brent. Because remember, the court case is with this family. Arvizo, whatever the bloody name this guy is, yeah? The mum is a diabolical scammer. Welfare fraud, all types of nonsense.
Yes, she is.
The kids went into JCPenney, try to steal something. She goes in there, gets involved in some nonsense. They get kicked out because of shoplifting. She turns back, talks about, the bodyguard molested her in a car lot.
Yes, she is.
And how much did they get?
150,000, something like that?
$150,000.
And it turned out it was the husband that mashed her up.
Can you imagine?
All right, so
Fake, just fake.
Christy, just come for a second, please, so you can just see this screen. I don't want to put it up. Just 1 second, please. Then I'm going to read out the synopsis of this. This is the cover of the book. Just so you know, that's the cover of the book. Yeah. That in itself is mental. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna read out this for the next 20 seconds. Right. All right. So here is boyhood. That fleeting time of innocence and joy, of carefree abandon. Here are boys, exuberant, impressionable boys in the flower of their youth. Here is the boy. In a superb collection of more than 400 hauntingly beautiful photographs, magnificently reproduced in deep etched black and white and rich lifelike color, this book evokes the vital spirit, the ephemeral magic of the golden years of boyhood. First, culled from the files of hundreds of photographers all over the world, these striking pictures depict boys of many lands, flexing their minds and their muscles, delighting in themselves and in the world about them. This book will appeal to every parent, educator, youth worker, or indeed to everyone who likes boys. Crazy sentence! It is a book to gladden the heart of the young in spirit. All the black and white photographs are reproduced by the finest and most luxurious technique of printing available. Sheet-fed gravure, making this an art volume you will be proud to own. It has 24 ratings, and it has 4 and a bit stars out of 5, mind you. Yeah? And review, there are 16 who reviewed 5 stars, 4 who reviewed 4, 1 who reviewed 3, 1 who reviewed 2, and 2 who reviewed 1 star, right? The most recent comment, it says, pedophilic shit. Nailed it. Look at how wonderfully they describe this mess, this devilish mess. Do you understand? How can you spin that into something that youth workers and educators are going to love? How?
Listen.
And that's one of the books. And the thing, the 2 books were from the same author.
Yeah, but that's what that author does, and that's what people do, innit? All I know is, this was 2 books, horrible, diabolical books, of course, for us. We don't care for none of this nonsense. But this was 2 books amongst other heterosexual material.
What are the other heterosexual material?
All the other girls, innit?
Wait, you're talking about the barely legal magazines?
It's not just barely legal. You know what I'm saying? Probably you had other stuff.
Wait.
Playboy.
No, don't. I just want you to tell me what.
Yeah,
no.
barely legal and Playboy. That's what I know of.
Was Playboy on the documentary?
No.
So where you get the Playboy from?
Because I know it was the case. I've heard about it.
I'm just...
And I think it was. They didn't show a picture of Playboy. But I'm pretty sure somebody said it.
Playboy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is it in the suitcase that had all the...
Sure. But I'm just talking in his possession, in his room or whatever.
So do you admit that he had a suitcase full of porn stuff?
That's probably the case, yeah. Because they found it there, right? That's what they're saying.
Yes, that's what they said.
Yeah.
And the defense didn't say that's not his.
Exactly. So
what is it exactly about?
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm not going to say it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, it was there.
Wasn't there a thing like the brothers had like collection of pawns as well? when like
Which brothers?
the Jackson, like that's how he kind of got introduced, or am I making that up?
Oh, you mean that's how he got introduced to porn from his brothers?
Yeah,
Did the brothers live with him in his house?
yeah, they lived in that
his-
same house.
his bedroom?
But obviously
That was
before he
Neverland,
moved
though,
out.
right? That was
No,
to Neverland, isn't it?
yeah, before he moved out, they was all in the house for very long time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, what's
All of
what's this got to do with the?
No, I'm saying, but the whole porn stuff, like it's from somewhere. The whole collection, how he was introduced to it, all of that at a young age. It's not like I don't think. I think obviously there's a lot of questionable things that's happened to him. That has obviously informed his his thinking, his behaviors, and all that kind
What
of
happened
stuff.
to him?
Obviously, just the way he's the dad. I think he's got exposed to things young that he wasn't meant to be exposed to.
What was he exposed to young?
Obviously, like being on the road, all that kind of stuff.
Ah,
You see
okay, okay.
all that lifestyle, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And obviously, because there's a certain age gap between the brothers as well, obviously they're doing stuff that I think obviously it's kind of just warped. There's definitely a warped sense of thinking there. So, but yeah, with the books though, was he questioned about those books or why he had
As
them
in
special?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Was he on the stand in the documentary? Was he on the stand in the official trial?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Emmanuel, was he on the stand in the official trial? I don't think he took the stand. He would have been pilloried. People in the chat, was he on the stand in the official trial? I don't know. Let's see. Was he on the stand? Have anybody said yes or no? Not seen it. I don't think he was, No, he wasn't on the stand. Thank you, Waving Cat. He wasn't on the stand, no.
Okay.
No, he wasn't. But yeah, they didn't have an issue with the collection of pornographic stuff that he had. So they didn't dispute that wasn't his. It didn't get in a job lot, as Imaya suggests. It just happened to be in a suitcase full of other educational books that he obviously got.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got it for him.
Somebody gifted it to him.
And I don't know about that part, but I'm just saying. No, because to me, again, you have to prove that this man has done all these things, innit? Because it's one of the most diabolical, if not the most diabolical, crime that someone can do, man. And before we put that jacket on somebody, we have to be sure, beyond a reasonable doubt.
Do you think I'm being unfair thinking that he's...
I don't think you're being unfair, because we have to protect the kids, man. We have to protect people, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some animalistic maniacs out there, you know what I'm saying?
Another thing, just... another thing that the Netflix documentary bastardized, there was a picture over Michael Jackson's bed, and the voiceover suggested that it was a picture of the Lord's Supper, and it was Michael Jackson depicting himself as Jesus Christ with the Last Supper, right? And apparently, in Tate's review, the person who actually painted the image came out to say, I don't know why the Netflix has basically tried to make this look as though this was what it was. It wasn't. I initially did a roundtable conversation with some of the people that you see there, and I didn't like the composition of it. So instead, I made a straight table so you can see everything. Plus, I had curtains at the side, so it got framed nice. And then now I'm hearing Netflix suggest that he was depicting himself as Jesus. And obviously, when it is you start doing that, you start looking to fuel people's minds, especially if you're religious, that this guy was moving around like he was God.
Yeah.
You understand? So that was nasty, also.
It's wrong, man. They just want to obviously, the film is doing amazingly well, innit? And for some reason, they just want to jump on, man.
So do you think that I have enough doubt in my mind based on what it is, was fact, for me to think that this guy was a wrong-un?
You have enough doubt in your mind.
I've been provided with enough
To
think he's a wrong-un.
I think so.
What do you think? Think so? What? As in,
You haven't, yeah.
I have what?
Enough doubt. You've been given enough reason.
All right. So I'm not. You don't see what I'm saying as absurd. Like I'm not looking
no.
to push an agenda.
No, I was saying the other
absent
way around.
information
No.
given.
No, I was saying it that way around. That you have enough doubt to say no, he's not a wrong one.
So you're not even answering my question. Why?
No, I thought that's what it I thought that's what it was. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you think I'm being unfair based on the information that is
But
presented?
this is what I said to you before. I don't think you're being unfair because I feel like for any like G7 said, for any other person, I feel like most of us will say, "What's going on there?" Do you get what I'm saying?
Pause. And that for me is all I need to hear because
exactly.
when it comes to pedophilia, when it comes to children, you saying that I can see what you're saying.
Cool.
That's enough for me.
That's it.
Do you understand? There shouldn't be a lower bar
Enough for you for what though?
for me to basically say it's a wrong one.
Okay,
And you're saying, yeah, I can see how you're saying that. You understand?
No, but I can. What I'm trying to say to you is, I can see why you're saying what you're saying, but it doesn't mean this person is what you think he is. That's what I'm saying to you. Because there's many things that Michael Jackson is one of a kind in. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of a kind in. Yeah, he does this sort of thing that for everybody else we wouldn't apply that same sort of logic to, and give grace to. But he's one of a kind in so many other things. So many other things. It's the reason why he's who he is.
What was that in relation to?
Just the fact that he's different. He's a unique individual.
Oh, so I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So the fact that he is a one of one, he's a unicorn in so many different disciplines, principles, qualities.
Yeah.
This particular thing where you would think is seedy, you shouldn't because he's just allowed to basically do that because he's a one of one in everything else.
It's not about allowed. You shouldn't.
I shouldn't look at it seedy.
No. I'm saying you should allow some space to see it in a unique way
Because he's a one of one everywhere else.
because of those things. Because of the
So
fact.
interesting.
100%.
So how can I read that description of the book? And the cover of the book has a naked boy in it, mind you, naked white boy, right? He's a bum shirt. How can I factor this in, the two books in, and still look to give him grace? Like, explain this.
Because I don't know if he was utilizing these books.
What do you mean utilizing it?
I don't know, because obviously you people are acting as though he was utilizing these books and maybe viewing the books and enjoy the books, maybe showed it to the boys. I don't know.
Let me change the questions.
Yeah.
Would you have those books in your collection?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because that's not anything that I think I would have.
What do you mean?
But this is why I gave you an example.
What do you mean?
This is what I'm saying to you. This is why I gave you an example of the records.
No, all right. So you're saying you might have it if it is that you bought a bunch of books and you
And I
haven't
didn't
checked
know.
through it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't know.
So essentially, they burst into his house and go into his bedroom, and amongst all the rest of the books about education
Yeah.
and science and whatnot, these two books happened to be there.
And other
they
porn.
brought it into the courtroom
Yeah.
and presented it to him, and he didn't say, those aren't mine. So I would say, if you want to understand, you would say, those aren't mine. I bought a lot of books the other day and haven't gone through it. Those aren't mine. That's not what was said, though.
Because maybe he's thinking, why would I deny that these are not mine when I know that you got them from my house?
You're good at this. You're good at this.
Try.
No, when I say good at this, I say you're good at responding.
Yeah.
I don't think the responses that you're giving.
Because you don't want to see the truth. You see,
Maybe.
The thing is, me, Christian, everyone in the chat, we see Michael for who he is. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, you don't want to see.
Why do you think I don't want to see him?
I don't know.
The way you'll see him. Why do you think that?
I really don't know.
Hazard a guess, Christy. Why don't you think? Why don't you think? Forget about the Christian in me. Forget about Jesus Christ in me. Forget about that. Why don't you think I don't see it the way you'll see it, or I don't want to see it the way you'll see it?
Yeah, for you, because it's cut and dry. Kids in the bed, that book, you wouldn't, if you're not wronging, you wouldn't have that. That's as simple as.
So why do you think I don't want to see it the way you're seeing it? Because of what you just said, the nasty stuff.
But I think also, yeah, Brent, that you are also, you have to correct me, seeing something that doesn't make sense, that any normal person who's not a pedo would not have. And then you're also saying, okay, cool, he must have done this. To me, I can't jump from that. Even if because I'm not going to lie.
Explain that differently.
Okay, so for example, I'm not going to lie to you and say to you, yeah, it's normal that he used to have this book. I'm not going to say that to you. But the reality is, there is a difference between having that book and being an active pedo with those kids in bed and those kids saying...
All right, I think I understand you. Now, explain as to why somebody would have that book.
I can't, because I don't have it. and I've never saw that type of book. So I
No,
don't
no,
know.
it's the same way you're able to basically
Yeah.
extrapolate grace.
It's not even great.
Find a way to explain other than it's in a job lot of books.
No, but that's my explanation.
But how about how the book was described, right? As every educator and youth worker would want this.
Was the book illegal?
It's still in publication.
There you go. So that means it might not be deemed as a pedo book.
Just so you're aware, right? You know the president of France, whatever his name is, Macron. Yeah. When he took his official prime minister president picture, you know, on his table there were a few pedophile books.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're in publication too.
Okay, cool.
Do you understand?
But were they pedophile books though, or were they just books that were just
written by pedophile?
Maybe. No.
That's a distinction. That's two different things. Because you can be a pedophile and write comics.
100%.
Has got to do with pedophilia.
And make films and stuff. Woody Allen, you said. I'm saying, but where's Woody Allen's documentary?
So, are you saying that if it's a pedophilic book, it wouldn't be in publication?
I'm asking the question. Basically, I'm asking that question. Yes. Because what I'm basically saying to you,
different countries have different laws, isn't it?
Yeah, but them put you this way.
Wait.
Talk to me.
With the book actually is nude pictures of underage boys.
Okay.
Right? And it was all around the gaff. It was shared. And like I said, it was along the time of...
What do you mean it was shared by who?
I think that I read in some Reddit, because I wanted to find out, like, is there anybody who's given a response to this being here that I might be like, okay, I understand that. And I jumped on the Reddit forum. I'm going looking for...
Guilt.
No. I'm looking for reasons as to... Maybe I'm overlooking this. Because I admit my bias.
Yeah.
I admit my bias. Do you understand? His music is wonderful, but I think he was a troubled fella. And why I'm saying that is because I think back in the day, you remember when them Evisu jeans and people were told to go and burn all of your
Stop that video.
The truth about hip hop.
Yeah.
All right. During that time, there was an interview that Michael Jackson did that was played, and people asked him, "Where'd you get inspiration from?" And he's like, "When I meditate, I just channel it. It just comes from above. I don't know what I'm doing. I just look up and it's there." So I'm thinking, wait, what is he just described?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So Michael Jackson, the flesh, he might not be responsible for a lot of stuff. Do you understand? If I believe that he's a troubled man, if I believe that the drugs that he did, because he would have been high on drugs because of his nose and this and this, right? He might have become addicted to drugs, right?
Yeah, right.
And drinking and whatnot, right? I think one of them even said they gave him Jesus juice, giving the young children Jesus juice, right? And he didn't say he didn't. Do you understand? So you're giving underage boys alcohol to drink, right? That also is factored into my head. But you have at sometimes been like, all over the gap. So you've allowed access to, I'm a spiritual realm fellow. So it's easy for me to basically just now connect two dots. I believe that maybe the weirdness, the uniqueness that you say is a one of one all over the gaff, right? It's because he's had some help from some mischievous spirits. Do you understand? And if it is that the mischievous spirits are given access, why wouldn't they do other mischievous stuff? Do you understand? Why wouldn't they? I mean, that maybe down to his quirkiness and this and next. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it is that he is the way he is because of that. And yes, if during his childhood he got introduced to so many different things, psychologists will tell you what childhood traumas could basically turn you into, right? So if he didn't have a chance when he was a child, right? So yes, he grew to be an adult, and all these particular weirdness flowed. So yes, this is how I have rationalized his weird behavior. Do you understand?
That whole writing and I don't know, I channel this. All that stuff is fake, man.
It's not fake.
It is fake.
I've recently just looked to check it.
It's fake. So it's
No, don't say it's fake. It's not fake.
what have you seen that's real? Tell me what.
As
you
in his
checked.
interviews?
No, what have you checked?
The interviews.
What you mean that he said it?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that part.
What are you talking about?
Because I'm saying people, we say things. Human beings, we say things in poetic ways. Oh, I don't know where I got. It's just some inspiration. I don't know.
Oh no, that part I agree with.
That's
It,
what I'm
it
saying.
may not be anything spiritual,
That's
but
what
I am saying how I am biased.
Yeah.
I would take that as okay. Hollywood is full of people who do deals.
Okay.
Hollywood itself is an institution that the devil has basically cultured.
Okay.
Hollywood is literally hell.
But how far do you go with that, though? Do you then say anyone who participates in it is part of that?
No, but this case is very specific. So I'm focusing on one case at a time. And we have to focus on one case at a time.
We do indeed.
And when it is that you focus on Michael Jackson's case, there's far too many weird things happening in and around Michael Jackson
me tell
and Neverland to not look to, all right, maybe this is also something that is devilish.
100%. And the weird things that are happening around Michael Jackson is the fact that this black man said, I want to buy the Beatles catalog. This black man said, I want to buy this particular... Because, again, I speak about on the show, invest in ownership, guys. The man knew it before everybody else did. So he started buying up everything. And they said, this is too much power for this black man to have. How can we find a weak link in his chain? This man loves kids. How can we smear his name?
Did they do this to Cosby too?
They did something similar to Cosby, yeah.
Now, do you think that Cosby was guilty or not guilty for all the other things that Cosby was?
Like you said,
I'm just asking a simple question.
No,
a simple question.
I'm
You
sorry.
know where I'm going? Ask that simple question.
Your Honor.
Christy,
Your Honor. Not even relevant. Not even relevant.
Christy, you...
Not even relevant.
That's why I said two things can be true.
Not in this case. Not in this case.
And did he also know? Did he also know?
Please.
Good morning, Nat. Good morning, Nat. How are you now? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Hi, can you hear me?
We can. Are you on the defense or are you on the prosecutor's side? What are we saying?
Think correctly.
I am an impartial witness.
All right then. You like me?
Oh, please.
Impartial expert.
Please. All right, spit it. What are we saying?
So here's the thing, right? That I haven't seen a lot of people talk about. I don't know whether he was guilty or not or whatever, but I think the more I've kind of been exposed to neurodivergency and everything that's going on, I really believe that Michael Jackson was assisted. And I believe he was delayed in his growth. He was developmentally delayed. That's not to to say, oh, what, but I really believe he was a child. So those young people were his peers, and how he interacted with young people was at a peer level. I really believe that if this were now, right, obviously people would be more brutal towards him, but I really believe that they would actually investigate that part. Michael Jackson was not neurotypical. He was not. But at that time, we just didn't have the language, right? It's either people were just slow, right? Or whatever, or to the extreme. No, I really think, I think that's just everything about Michael Jackson suggests that he was developmentally delayed at the very least. But I believe he was autistic. Again, that's not to say he did not do this or did not do that, but I think that just gives us another prism to look at things and how he saw the world.
I like this. I like this approach because we can possibly ask psychologists.
Yeah.
We can ask them what behaviors tracks with this particular diagnosis. And they might be able to say, well, da-da-da-da-da-da. So if that's the case, let's go down that alley, that he was autistic. Are you okay with him doing what it is that he did, given that he was autistic?
But that's what
Not you, Nat. I'm not talking to Emmanuel.
Dude, what is the okay?
Oh, sorry.
What is the thing you're asking me?
Well, everything that you're trying to basically argue against or rebut, right? Let's start with the books.
It's not about him. It's not about whether it's okay or not. It's just the fact that when he was there in the bed with those kids and he tucked them in and them things there, did he do other things? This guy. That's what I'm saying. Let's be going up, Brent.
Yeah, but people think, because even Teddy was like, why, if I'm autistic, would I build a fairground? People are even thinking that is weird. And for him, if you're viewing yourself, if you are so like obsessed, like Peter Pan, never growing up,
exactly.
all them kind of things, like, or true, like, again, I don't, in the film where he's just like, he went to the toy store, you know, when he went to, and they, and all the, man was happy just to be throwing every game you can think of.
I agree with you. Like, if he is autistic, and if it manifests in this manner where he's, I don't know, stunted or frozen developmentally, and he only wants to be amongst the young people, and that's why maybe he got rid of them when he got to a certain age, right? Because I can't relate to you anymore. You're more mature than me. You don't want to play the way we want to play. Cool. All of that. I can wrap my head around that.
The brothers still be playing Twister. The brothers like, no, I'm going out.
Yeah.
I can wrap my head around that 120%. I can wrap my head around that. Everything that he did, it could have been in a manner which he didn't think was wrong. Do you understand, Emmanuel?
Yeah.
I can wrap my head around that. 100%. But don't go on as though he didn't do it. Do you understand?
No.
I can wrap my head around he did all this stuff.
What's the it, though? What's the it, Brent?
This includes...
Talk to me.
The fiddling.
No.
Could just be playing.
No, because... No. Brent.
Wait, let me not go there, because I'll probably have a problem there. Let me just go with the books then. Because remember, I see him paying 21 million as admission of guilt, right? And you don't see it like that. And fair. I'm not even going to harbor on that, right? There was this special young boy that he really, really liked, that didn't live with him past a certain age, mind you, that he gave money to, right? Okay. He gave money to because of an accusation. Because he said, I will draw out his penis with this particular birthmark. I would, all right, let's just, this might be seen optics-wise. You might think I'm a pedophile, but I'm not. So let me just pay off. I can get behind that. But do not go and say, nah. He didn't do maybe 25% or 17% of the accusations that were levied against him. Don't do that.
But I have to know what the accusations are that we're saying. Do you get what I'm saying?
I am starting with him having these books.
Okay, so the books...
That's not an accusation.
Okay, so the books being in his possession.
Yes, there's the books of the naked boys.
We know that.
Explain that. With his autistic framing now.
I can't use the autistic thing with that. Because
why not?
Because I don't know. You know the thresholds for autism has changed.
That's why I said psychologists will be able to speak to it. Maybe a psychologist will say, well, if it is that you see, I don't know, you probably see yourself in these books. So you don't see it as how an old man will basically see this. Maybe a psychologist will say that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist.
Or
right?
just maybe...
Wait until TSC. Maybe they'll talk about this. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. But this is the kind of questions that is pertinent. You understand? Because it will help us to understand, all right, what's your mind saying? How you process things. Because it's a good thing that, sorry, Ed, let me just add you to the chat. It's a good thing that Nat has just introduced, because it's now, forced me to frame it in a different way.
But Brett, it's also important to say that Michael Jackson said those other things didn't occur. He was clear in saying, no, there's nothing like nasty about this. This is innocent. So Michael knows the difference between...
Sorry. The same way a child could lie, a man could lie. Don't go on as though I'm supposed to hold on to this thing that because he said it.
No,
I'm not, brother. I'm not having it. If it is that you want me to believe a child could lie, and I'll say yes, a child could lie. Yes. Don't say that a man can't lie. We saw R. Kelly look straight in the camera. It wasn't me. Do you understand? Don't do that. Do not do that, especially if it is that you are trying to protect your particular dynasty. Do not do that.
No.
I don't know why is it you think that he's only going to tell the truth. What the hell?
This is ridiculous.
What is ridiculous?
What you're saying. I'm not talking about him whether he lies or not. I'm saying to you that you're saying, oh, his autism might make him think, oh, you know what, there's nothing bad about this. That's what you said, right?
I've only looked to entertain this idea because Nat has introduced it. I didn't have this idea before. So I'm now giving credence to your looking to protect him because he was autistic.
It's not yours.
Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Ed. What were you saying?
Morning. How are you doing?
Blessed and highly favored.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yes, we can.
Man.
Right, good. Yeah, so... I don't know how that put it. I've never officially sat on he's definitely guilty, but I've equally never sat on he's innocent either. If you're gonna put a gun to my head and say which one I'd go with, I'd probably lean towards there being some form of guilt. not going as far as saying some of the stuff he did, but to say that there may have not been some form of, CSA, you know what I mean? There's in some way, shape, or form, be it, just inappropriate touching or be it inappropriate, whatever, inappropriate behavior in front of those children, wherever it may have been. I believe there probably was something there. I'm not anti this idea of him being neurodivergent. I definitely some of the things you see about him, I believe that there's definitely some level of that there, where you can look at the hyperfixation, the whole perfectionist thing he's got going on. Obviously, how he sort of comes across socially very awkward and very like eccentric and all these sort of things that come with that. But like, to me, I don't look at that as like, okay, because he's that, we can now say, oh, because he might be neurodivergent, we can then be like, well, we can now say that it's okay, or it's okay. But it means there's no chance of that other thing happening, because like the people who are neurodivergent who very much have committed those sort of acts before. Like, we can't sit there and pretend, like R. Kelly, I believe, is dyslexic or whatever is something like that. That's a form of neurodivergence, and that we can't sit there and act like, oh, hey, like, neurodivergence and those things don't go together in an initial form. They can go together. I do. What's it called? In terms of like the evidence of things, like Brent, I remember even at the time of the 05 case, hearing about like those art books. I think they were referred to as, those sort of semi-pornographic books about boys, and I think Michael even wrote notes within the book as well and stuff. And it's just sort of like, I'm like, of course that doesn't
wait.
Go on.
So it wasn't part of a job lot that he didn't know about. He said he marked his favorite page.
Yeah, there's like literally there's like literal like notes that were found within the book.
That's
like,
fake.
Yeah, 100%.
What was said in the notes?
Ed, what was said in the notes?
I don't remember word for word, but you can go on.
He don't remember.
I'll find the article and show that they wrote about. Jackson had written notes in.
Do we know it's Michael Jackson's handwriting?
Hey, man, that's for you and his lawyer to figure out.
You understand what I'm saying? But what's happening is that we're saying things.
I'm just saying.
But it was presented in court. If it wasn't his, he would say it wasn't his.
Because no one put Michael on the stand. Michael's sitting there.
His lawyer, whoever was basically rebutting it, would have presented.
The lawyer, who were they asking the questions to?
They would have. When they allow evidence in court, it's because it's being checked and verified. You do know that, right? Wait. Do you know that, Emmanuel?
Checked and verified by who?
The relevant parties.
Or it could be that the lawyer was like, you know what? Let's let that one go because we're going to use something else to do something else.
Did they?
His strategy, 100% because they won. 100% because they won. Yes, 100%. The same lawyer said there was something else that was meant to be damaging.
Goodness.
There was something else, I can't remember what it is now, but Tom Messero was basically saying there was something else that was meant to be damaging that the prosecutor wanted to bring. It was evidence from a previous, I can't remember what it is exactly, yeah. And he said, I was acting as though I didn't want this to be shown. I went to the court, like, why are they bringing this evidence? You know what I'm saying? He said, I knew full well what it was. And I had the best rebuttal for it. And he allowed it to come in, and then he destroyed the argument.
Sorry, Ed, can you continue, please?
It's fake. That's what I'm trying to say.
Can you continue, please?
Yeah, no, I forgot where I was at. I think I was just saying about the book. Yeah, that was sort of, obviously, that leans to certain things where, of course, a book doesn't equal 100% equal that, but to say that there's no, at least you can then discuss there's probably some form of curiosity there from his side of things with the anatomy of a boy for some whatever reason it may be, like I said, he may not have ever acted on it, but to say that there's no at least thought processes going on in his head, to me is like, well, yeah, I can't rule that out. Like, so for me, I think the biggest thing is I can't 100% say he did or didn't do some things, but I can 100% say I believe certain things within his brain, certain ways his mind was thinking, that I believe, hey, that he at least was doing certain actions that we all can look at and be like, that's sus and questionable and very uncomfortable conversations because of his curiosity with children in some way, shape or form, but you obviously some will push it as obviously, oh, it's because he wasn't a child, but others will push it as, because there may be some sort of, sexual, nature to it and whatnot. But also, obviously, the fact of we always talk about that one settlement with like what's his name, the Chandler family. Like we'll always talk about that one settlement, and people just always go like, oh yeah, like he just he paid off this one family, and it was like when there's again multiple families that showed that they had payments from both him directly and his estate, like multiple
Serious?
families, not just the one family.
Yeah, but
There was more?
Yeah, it was more than
with
one
the
family.
there were certain payouts that he wasn't even privy to that they were paying out though.
There you go.
Yeah, but
That
they were
he
both
didn't
from the estate
sanction.
and from him directly. They weren't just his. They weren't just.
I think there was only two.
There
I
were
think
someone you could
I
say
think
yeah,
there was
they might
only
have been the estate and he didn't know about. That's fair enough. But there were definitely some from him directly that have
But-
been shown as well.
But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. What it means is the same sort of thing. Like he was advised by lawyers, people around him, to say, listen,
No, I'm not
Michael,
disputing, I'm not
clear
disputing
this.
that. I'm saying this is just where I sit there and go. This is just where questions are for me. I'm not sitting there saying that again, I'm not putting there going hands down. This means it's this. But these are things that then make me question certain things. Where I go, okay, like one payout I could understand comfortably as like, this situation just popped off and it was in the middle of I think a big tour or something he was going through at that time and some other things. Now I understand that sort of initial.
Yeah, but if
situation like that,
several
when you go
families
to-
can see he's doling out payments,
Exactly.
why would you not think other families will not think, rah, I can get a quick come up?
No, I hear you. I'm not disputing that there's no chance of that. I'm not trying to say there's zero chance of that. I'm just saying that these are things that make me question things. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't make me question things. Same way, just the obvious things of even the most obvious stuff of obviously MJ admitting to sharing beds with children. MJ, sort of doing things that could be sort of deemed grooming in terms of the
Jesus
sort of
juice.
intense friendships that he sort of developed with his children, the whole gift giving stuff and what you deem like isolating them from their parents and whatnot. Like you sit there and go, those are questionable actions that we can't sit there and just go, oh well, we'll just put a pin in there and go, that's just because he didn't get to have friends as a child. Like, because if this wasn't a hero, like you would sit there and question these things. Like at the end of the day, if this wasn't something that you held upon at this sort of high level of standard, if this was our hand, as I was saying, you wouldn't be sitting there going, oh yeah, this is going, just like, oh no, I'm sure it's just because of this and the other. Like it's because of the esteem you hold him in that you don't want to question these things whatsoever.
No, it's not that you don't want to question it. It's
To me, I'm
also
like,
putting it in
fair enough.
context.
That's fair enough. That's on you. That's how you feel. I can't stop you from feeling how you feel. If that's how it is, that's how it is. I'm sure there's people. If I look in my in my brain, there's some people where I'm just like, I will never hear a bad thing said about them. Just I will be able to find whatever in terms of not being able to question anything they've done because of how much I revere that person. I'm sure there are some people there as well, but I do feel like there's a lot of questionable actions that have been done, that questionable decisions that have been done, that that you can't sit there and then just be like, oh, I'm just going to completely just fob that to the side and pretend that doesn't exist. Equally, I can sit there and also go, yeah, that of course I'm not going to then act like, hey, he didn't get acquitted. Like, of course he got acquitted. Like, so we can't sit there and pretend he didn't get acquitted of these crimes. We can't say that he didn't. What's it called? That even though you can talk about the book because it's deemed quote unquote an art book, it wasn't technically porn, so they can say, okay, technically there was no porn found on him. You can talk about, obviously, definitely, I believe many of those who accused him were people just trying to, get a quick buck as well. Like, I don't dispute that side too. So I'm not sitting there saying that, hey, that there's zero on the other side too, where you can be like, okay, this could sort of shows that obviously he's probably innocent. But yeah, I'm just like, this unequivocal, we will not question anything that suspicious that has been done because of, his childhood, because he may be neurodivergent, because he's our hero, because he's black, because he's this, because he's that, whatever. Like, I do find that a bit, you know what I mean? I personally look at that a bit, okay, I don't know. For me, I'd sit there and go, I'm always gonna, there's, like I said, I'm always gonna hear all the facts and go from there. Like, and I'll sit there and go, for me, I've heard all the facts and go, hey, I don't believe he did everything that's been said. Equally, I don't believe he's completely and utterly innocent.
Okay, watch this. Ed, let's make this very simple. Let's make this very simple. Do you think, beyond a reasonable doubt, if you were part of that jury, you would say he was guilty?
Of
what he went to court for? Of what he went to court for? Did he molest that boy? Did he molest that boy?
Yeah, I believe there's definitely beyond reasonable doubt. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can't prove beyond reasonable doubt. No, that's true. I can give you that. There's reasonable doubt from the side of things where you could say yes that he didn't do it.
And that's a good
Right,
question.
then-
That's a good
yeah.
question you've asked, because if you ask me that question, I would say, if I was being honest and not biased, looking to basically weave my own narrative,
Yeah.
I don't think they presented enough for me
Yeah.
to say, for the things that you've brought to the court, he's guilty of that.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what we're talking about.
That's not what I'm talking about, though.
That's fine, but we're talking about the court and what he did to that boy.
No, I didn't start by talking about this because he was
But
not guilty.
excuse-
Oh,
He was not
Thank you.
guilty. This is not what I was talking about.
so okay, so let's be clear now. What is it? What exactly are you talking about,
Told
Brent?
you.
What is he
He's a
guilty
wrong
of?
un.
Okay, he's a wrong un. That's
Because
very
of the books.
broad. That's broad.
Because no, I've been very specific throughout this
Okay.
entire thing.
Okay, cool. So you think there's something wrong up there, and the evidence
Are you
is-
now talking about autism stuff?
No, just him being a wrong un.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the evidence of that is the stuff like the books.
Yeah. If I haven't been presented with like a video of him doing this, that, and the next, because for some people they need to see that in order to believe that he did that. They wouldn't look to believe a guy, a little boy, right? Because obviously you don't believe the boy, right?
No, because he's a
Because he's a liar, right?
100%.
All right.
And his mum's a liar too.
All right, cool. And that's why it is you don't believe the boy, right? But as Ed said, there were other cases that didn't reach court because it was paid off.
Yes.
You would then say that isn't an admission of guilt.
At all.
All right, cool. So all these things, they exist. And I know they exist. And I can't categorically say this is evidence that he is lying. What I can do is make my mind up about the material that he had in his possession that now I find out he made notes in. So it wasn't a case where he brought a job lot of books. Do you understand? So I'm now extrapolating that information, right? And putting
no
it
one
into
knows.
this particular time. If I found those particular books in anybody's house, I would think that there's something wrong with that person.
That's fine.
You understand? That's how I
hear
made
what you're saying.
my
But
assessment.
this is why it's important. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, he made notes." That's not true. Say that there's some pen marks inside the book.
But this was introduced today.
This is
I didn't know
what
what
Ed is saying.
I didn't need this in order to basically say this.
100%. But
All right.
you understand what I'm saying? So we have to be accurate about certain things. I use.
Are you saying he's not being accurate?
100%. I'm
I'm
also.
literally looking. I'll post the article as well right now because I've just
Okay,
was doing
cool.
my Googles because
But
I knew
I'm
you were going to
also-
tell me how it's all AI. So
No,
I'm doing my Googles right now.
it's nothing to do with the AI. It's about.
No, but I'm
it's
doing my
about.
Googles right now and I'm looking through
Good, good.
how it's
I'm not
presented.
saying because again, in the same documentary, we see Penmark highlighting a particular thing. Because remember, one of these other guys came and said, "Oh yeah, this was some books or something, some other nonsense, right?" But I'm using the same argument.
Which
I
documentary?
bought that same Netflix one
What are you referring to?
about some magazines and ordering stuff and all types of stuff. I don't even know. It's the same thing that Ed is talking about. But the reality is this: using
Is it the
myself,
same things that Ed's talking about?
I believe so.
What's he talking about?
What am I talking about?
In this documentary, what is he ordering?
This boy said,
Which boy?
one of these guys that was with Michael Jackson. There was one day I can't remember what happened, but he basically went up to one of these guys that were part of the case in some capacity, and handed him a bag. And in that bag, there's some books in there or magazines or there's stuff in there. There's
suitcase?
material. I don't think it was a suitcase. The impression I got was like it was some sort of nylon bag in it. And when this guy is taking it, he's not paid attention to it. He's gone into his car. He's about to go home, and he thinks, "Oh, you know what? Let me actually look through these things, innit, that this guy's giving to me." And then he obviously films it for some reason, but he films it in his car. And he's like, "Oh, you know what? Let me have a look." And he looks, and what he's saying is, around certain things, there's like pen marks about, almost like they're ordering stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like there's like he's engaging in this sort of material, innit? You know what I'm saying? Almost like a bloody back in the day Yellow Pages to get some sort of type of material.
What material is it? I must have missed this on the documentary. What,
Yeah, it was there.
What material is it?
Like the same sort of boys sort of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what are you saying then?
No, but it wasn't just boy stuff. It was like, again, if I'm remembering correctly, like family stuff. So like like a family goes on a holiday, and maybe there's pictures of the whole damn family that's naked or something, some bollocks like that in it. So I don't remember it just being boys. It was like fathers and sons or that sort of stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the point of what I'm trying to say is this: that I bought books before, just like I bought records before. And some of these books are used books. So if I've got a book off of eBay and you're seeing the book and you now come and look at my library and open up the book and you're seeing notes in it, that doesn't mean Emmanuel wrote the
Oh,
notes.
so you bought used books.
I don't know if they're used or not. I'm just trying to say.
No, but what you're implying is that they could be used and somebody
I'm
else's
saying
notes
that
exist in that book.
I'm basically saying that if it is that what Ed's saying is correct, Because remember, Ed, I don't know if
You said it was false. You didn't say if. You said
what I said was false is that Eddie's saying Michael Jackson made notes in the book.
But how come you can categorically say he didn't?
I can't say that.
So why did you
But
say that then?
I'm basically saying it's false. That accusation is false.
Oh, you're
because
saying,
where's that coming
you're
from? How do
saying
you know?
It's inaccurate for Ed to say
Yes.
he did it.
Exactly.
Oh.
How do you know?
In the court,
Yeah.
did he say he didn't write it?
He didn't say anything in court, but thank you to the juries who saw that he was innocent and bigged him up. He didn't say anything. No one asked Michael no questions. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't use that as an argument.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's easy for these things to occur. But again, my thing is, we have to know for sure before we start saying someone's a pedo. You start and rubbish that person into a bloody oblivion. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here, to me, is sitting down thinking, oh yeah, because he's a hero of ours, he's the king of pop, and yeah, we're totally throwing away the evidence. No, that's not the case. But what I'm hearing is there's a boy there who belongs to a family who are serial defrauders.
I agree that they've defrauded before. But why did you say that you weren't throwing away all the evidence?
No, because I don't believe that's the case.
You've been rebutting every single...
No, rebutting is different. Me hearing something and just believing it for the sake of... No, I can't do that. I can't do that with anything. With anything. I have to be sure.
To be honest, I don't even know why it sounds as though I'm trying to get you to change your opinion, Michael. I don't think you are going to.
No, I'm not going to, because there's no new evidence. There's no new evidence that says Michael Jackson did so-and-so. Because he never did so-and-so. That's what it is. So when we have a court case...
You speak so confidently that you were there.
No, all it is that I believe in the jury system.
You know how many people were saying that Diddy didn't do anything?
I don't care about them people there.
What I care about you know how many people were doing it?
Was Diddy found guilty?
Yeah.
Then he did it. Michael Jackson was found innocent.
Though? Because he was accused of so many different things.
The things he was guilty of, he did.
You mean the things that he was found guilty of?
That's what I mean.
And it's just because the jury said yes.
That's why we have a jury. So,
so every single time...
I'm not saying everything. Let's be focused. Let's be focused, man. I'm talking about Michael Jackson, and we're talking about court cases here. You understand? And I'm saying to you that more than anybody in this room or anyone calling up, the jury saw everything. They saw everything. Then they heard the prosecution talk. They heard the defense talk. They saw the so-called bloody victim lie, and they heard him lie again. And then they made a decision. And they all decided this man is not guilty.
Good. Hello.
Can I just interject? Sorry, just quickly. Just on Iman's point about the Jews saw everything. Like you mentioned Diddy, for example. Like the jury saw everything, which is why he was charged with what he was charged, and he was found not guilty with the things he was not found guilty of.
Yes.
Although for us as the public, we were outraged because, you know what I mean? Like when you see something written and everything, but then they saw everything, and yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into. Obviously, there's all the stuff that has now come out, like with Diddy and stuff like that, and then you can kind of make you see like, oh, this is why the jury thought this. Whereas before, the public were not privy to that information. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. That if that applied to stuff that was...
Iman's point, yes.
You're doing what to my point?
No, I'm just supporting your point.
Okay. It didn't fully sound.
I'm saying in Diddy's case, yeah, like in Diddy's case, they saw everything. So now there's certain things that we're seeing online where it's making sense as to, oh, maybe this is why they didn't find this particular witness credible. Does that make sense? Whereas us, when we were kind of listening to everything, we were like, oh my God, what is the jury doing? You know?
Yeah, I think the one thing also, again, you have to also look at the charges that were put onto a Diddy or onto MJ. So the thing is, you have to look at it like that. So the charges they were putting on Diddy, for instance, were charges that were so much harder to prove, you know, at the end of the day. So the things that he ended up getting convicted for, stuff like the transportation stuff, were the most sort of easiest things that you could prove. The hardest things to prove were the things they went for. There were so many other charges they could have gone for that would have been easier to prove for Diddy, but they decided to go for the biggest charges because they wanted to set the biggest example and you know what I mean, and whatnot. Same way with MJ. There's charges they could have gone with MJ that would have been a lot, quote unquote, easier to prove. So, for instance, the providing alcohol to minors would have been easier to prove. Stuff like child endangerment might have been easier to prove.
This is why,
stuff like that. But we sit there and go, but they went for the bigger charge of of sexual abuse, because obviously, hey, they want to make the example of him or whatever you want to call it, and whatnot, and they wanted to make that as big as possible. You know what I mean? That was going to be
This
the
is-
big sort of
This is not true.
headline thing. You know, what I
This
mean? That
is-
it's
this is not
it's not as
true.
big a headline to charge Michael Jackson with administering alcohol to a minor.
No.
Like, that's not as huge a big deal to them.
No, Ed,
But-
this is absolutely false. Absolutely false. I'm going to read to you the 14 counts. Because if I don't read the 14 counts, people heard what you just said and say it's true. You see what I'm saying? I'm reading to you the 14 counts that he was charged with. All 14 he was found not guilty of. Number 1, conspiracy to commit a crime. Alleged conspiracy involving child abduction, false imprisonment, and extortion. Number 1. Number 2.
As you go through, I'm gonna say how I could see how he was found not guilty for. I could see how we got found not guilty.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
100%.
Number 2, committing a
All of
lewd
them wanted
act.
to be there.
Committing a lewd act upon a child. Gavin Arvizo.
I can see how it is that they found
Cool.
that not guilty because they didn't provide enough evidence, and they discovered that he could possibly have been lying on the stand, especially
Okay.
when it came to the Bailey League and him saying that that's the magazine, and it turned out not to be the magazine. Go on.
All right, 3 and 4 is the same thing. Committing a lewd act upon a child. Yeah. Number 6, administering an intoxicating agent, alcohol, to a minor to facilitate a felony. You said this was not there. Nobody asked him a question.
Wait. So
Exactly.
what does
the
that
key
speak
part
to?
there is to assist
Precisely.
in a felony.
That's the bit.
That's the key part.
Say
to assist
again?
in a felony.
To
The
what?
key part is to assist in a felony.
Intent.
Like if they're just gone administering alcohol to a minor,
Yeah.
that's a different charge to to administering alcohol to a minor
Okay.
to assist in a felony.
Maybe-
Hey man, we're looking at the black and white of this now. So bear in mind,
And
we have to apply it all across
maybe-
the board.
Maybe I need to look at the sources of this again because number 7, 8, and 9 say administering an intoxicating agent to a minor.
Oh. The Jesus juice.
There you go.
Maybe they didn't have any evidence that he gave the Jesus juice.
But Ed is saying they would have had evidence. It would have been easy. To do.
No, but
Well, fair enough.
You see the proof
believe from what I read,
No,
it was the
but
charges
that-
were
and
about
you
to
have to
assist a
prove
felony,
it.
aka
Yeah.
the molestation. That
Yeah.
was what I had always read. There was
Okay.
4 counts of administering alcohol to assist in
In the felony,
molestation.
yeah, exactly. That was the
that's what
first
was
one.
proposed.
That was the first one. That was number 6. 7, 8, and 9 is just to a minor. 10, attempted lewd act upon a child, again similar to the other ones. 11, conspiracy involving child abduction, false imprisonment allegations. 12, conspiracy involving extortion-related allegations. 13, conspiracy involving false imprisonment allegations. And 14, conspiracy involving child abduction allegations. All of them not guilty. So my thing is, we could say certain things are easy and they went for the harder route. No, sometimes you just need to get this individual on something, which is what they did with the Diddy thing. They tried to get Michael on something. They couldn't get him on anything. From easy to very difficult, failure galore. That's all I'm saying.
all right. So any time over the course of human history when it is that they have looked to find somebody guilty and after a while they found out that they weren't guilty. Well, how do you speak to that? Because you're suggesting, you're painting a picture that the jury get things right every single time. I'm not even suggesting that they will provide him with enough evidence. I don't think that they will provide him with enough evidence to basically find him guilty on those counts, right? Based on what it is I've heard from you and also seen from the documentary and also the reviews that basically introduce things that weren't even in the documentary, right? I don't think that they provided enough to actually have the jury say yes. Now, bear in mind, in the documentary...
Bad job. The prosecution.
Mama, you know where I stand with this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
So
I'm asking.
with part of the documentary, it also said that the juror came to the judge and said, we can't find a unanimous decision. And the judge said, you better go back. You bet. So there were conversations had where they were conflicted, Emmanuel. They were conflicted. So whatever was presented was enough for them to be conflicted. But in the end, they're like, wait, a person like you would have been in the room to say, look here, yeah? This is about what's on the table right now. Forget about Brent saying, look at the books. Forget about that. Yeah? It could have been in a job lot. Forget about that. It's about these things that are in front of us. And we have to do our due diligence to answer this call to say, I'm going to just look at the facts and just make my decision on the facts that was on the table. And at the end, they're like, all right, cool, fair. They didn't do a good job. The prosecution bastardized their arguments. Do you understand? So no, we can't give them that. And then he was freed to continue
All right.
whatever he was doing.
I don't know what else to say, man.
All right, somebody else is in the chat. Let's see, Superboy. Good morning, Superboy. What we saying? Where do you stand? Defense or prosecution? What we saying? You've heard a lot today. You've heard Nat introduce an autistic lens. You've heard Ed wonderfully present his stance and why he has a stance. What are you saying, Superboy? Can you even make it to the chat? I've just invited you and you haven't reached up yet. So maybe it's your first time here. We'll give you a while. So, this has been very fruitful. I now understand you a bit more. I understand Christy a bit more. Even though I showed her the picture of this cover of the book.
Yeah, I didn't.
What did you see? Sorry, they didn't see it. What did you see on the cover of the book?
Yeah, but I never said.
What did you see on the cover of the book?
Are you okay?
I'm asking you, what did you see? The trigger was up.
That was a rhetorical question because you're not.
But what did you see? It's the same question I'm asking you.
What do you mean? What was that?
What was on the cover of the book?
That book is 100% questionable.
What is on the cover of the book? Say it.
Adolescent. Sorry, yes.
She gotta see it. And that's me, you know. I would find it difficult to say also if it is I was there.
Yeah, but I've never
trafficking for Michael Jackson.
I ain't disputing the book ain't questionable.
Crazy, but him having it in his collection is alright.
No, not at all.
Prized possessions next to William D. Du Bois. Is it William D. Du Bois?
No.
For me, that is it. I think I actually like his music. I really love his music. I don't. That's the bar. You sycophant! You sycophant! You ain't got the juice. Guilty.
Nah,
I will not look to put any
guilty.
human being up to that particular level of a god. Where, because of what is it they give to humanity, I'm now going to basically give them the shout of the doubt, and I'm going to just let them have free reign on children. That is mental. Anyway.
Nah, man. Pick up NJ, man. Didn't do anything.
Anyway.
Free him.
And I don't even think this is the last time they're gonna try and put out material.
I just quickly run back to Iman's thing. I'm looking. There is all the intoxication. Like I've looked at multiple articles now. All the intoxication ones are saying intoxicating a minor to molest him. Like that's what they were saying. There's 4 counts of intoxicating a minor to molest. Those were what I was saying, which is what I was saying before, which is to prove the molestation part was the difficult part. They're proving the intoxicating the minor part. Given there was multiple witnesses who corroborated that there was, that he did give the kids alcohol, like that was an easier quote unquote thing to prove, as opposed to proving that he did it to then go and molest them, which is even a harder thing to prove. That's what I was saying.
Sorry, Ed, I've lost my head. Can you see the comment on the screen? Adimaya said, yeah, he nodded his head. Yep, fair point. Ade says,
Yeah, go on.
Elvis was a pedo, but you don't see white people say anything. But MJ was found innocent, but there are black people that want him to be guilty so bad. The self-hate is real in the community. This is crazy.
Not right, man.
This is crazy.
Free MJ, man.
Crazy.
I agree with Elvis is a pedo though, but yeah. But we'll leave it at that.
Izzy Bambino says Ed is right. What else is there? Ed is right. A parent is not getting arrested for giving their kid wine with a meal. And then Anna says, white people bring up Priscilla's age all the time. Yeah, because she was on age, isn't it?
Yeah, she was like 13 or something. They got together or something like that.
Some people say that Jay-Z is dating, was it Aaliyah? When she was younger also? And also, Foxy Brown, sorry. Was it Aaliyah too?
Yeah. No, I think Aaliyah was like 18,
sure.
19.
Oh,
when
okay.
when
What
she was
Beyonce?
on-
It's
Same,
crazy.
she was like 18.
It's crazy.
I think, innit?
It's crazy. This pattern.
Yeah, he loves a barely legal, innit? Him and MJ love a barely legal.
That is diabolical work, Ed.
Wow.
Hey,
This is how Jay-Z will come for us.
that's been presented as evidence.
Apparently, there is allegedly there is a woman out there who had a son that looks a bit like Jay-Z, his features and whatnot. That people presented as somebody who had sex with when it is that she was underage.
Oh, was it when she was underage?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But he was asked to take a paternity test, but he was pretending like he doesn't get those requests.
Yeah, because I guess for
busy.
him, it's also, why am I going to entertain this foolishness?
Yeah.
So if he didn't do it, then why is he going to, what? I should go and do take my time to go and see this broke person who's just talking nonsense.
I like how it is that without even knowing the case. Like,
No, because I'm trying to see it from the perspective of somebody.
Have you seen
who
this?
doesn't
Have you
even
seen
know
this
this
happen?
person. Yeah.
You know, it's identical.
Yeah.
No, hold that.
But these things happen, man. These things happen. You know?
Oh my goodness. Anyway, Emi said Foxy herself denied. So, even if people want him to believe that she was with Foxy when she was younger, she denied it.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
It's not right, man.
Yeah. What say ye about? Sorry, have you seen this? As we're here talking about salacious stuff, did you hear about the video with Daphne Joy? Is her name Daphne Joy?
Yeah.
Daphne Joy.
50 Baby Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 Baby
I
Mom.
heard about, yes. Well, the only reason I even heard of that is because,
She borrow.
no,
No, I know.
Joe Budden's podcast. That's
Oh,
how I
okay.
knew. I didn't even know what the...
Where were you going? Because you know what's it, JBP.
Yeah. No, because it's only like a small clip on it.
Please!
Well, whoever was in the Discord with that. Yeah. So, obviously, and then now academics have now interviewed Daphne Joy.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it is that you're aware that one of the quote-unquote alleged escorts that Cassie was partaking in, certain activities with, he's now suing her.
Suing Cassie.
Suing Cassie, calling her like a cum dumpster. You know how they make up these names? It just sounds like it's just a repository for cum, And apparently she was a nymphomaniac, and she wanted all that stuff. He said, "Look, she got mashed up by Diddy, abused and this and that, and I don't agree with any of that stuff, but the sexual partners and whatnot, she was on it."
So now he's suing her for what though?
I think it had to do with something to do with his ex. I think I don't know, it's very convoluted. But whatever it is, I think he wanted to present it at the time of the trial, and then those lawyers basically pushed back on the other lawyers so that it wouldn't get admitted. But he's still on it. He's like, nah, you're running around calling me a this, that, and X, and that wasn't the case. So, yeah, anyway. That Daphne Joy is a character.
I don't know nothing about it though.
Yeah, she jumped on Academics show.
Okay.
They were flirting and that.
What is
She
it?
got OnlyFans too. Yo, these people out there are very, very crazy, man.
Yeah, but
Hollywood.
my thing is everyone like glosses over like because that's 50 cents like thingy.
You see the video?
Yeah.
You see the video?
His video.
The Diddy video.
No. I'm just like 50 Cent known who this woman was. You knew who this woman was when you entered any type of relations. I feel like that's getting glossed over, and I don't know why. Because he's trying to I feel like he's trying to paint it as if that you knew who you was getting involved with. You knew her history, you know her background. So you having a child with her and stuff like that, and trying to now you're trying to act all like, oh yeah, what she did, all this and that stuff. You knew who you was dealing with before. And I feel like I don't know why they don't want to say that about him. You knew and that's why she went to Diddy, because she's of service. And she's happy to be of service.
AASC14 said, 50 said she wasn't a victim. I don't know nothing about her. What's her background, though? I don't know nothing about her. So basically, she just does this type of stuff, right?
I didn't even know she was being painted as a victim. I can't lie to you.
I never see the victim thing with that.
I never even thought that she was being painted as a victim.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
She's just like JT, or what was it? Is it JT who was with him, or was it a young man who was with him? She's just the same as her. Like, she's just one of his many things, isn't it?
Did she get called onto the stand?
Ooh, the Daphne Joy?
Yeah.
I think she did, Yeah.
For the who? For the defense or prosecution?
I don't know,
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's when everyone found out it was her. As in linked to 50 and all that. Yeah.
Mad thing, sad thing, but anyway, Hollywood, we shouldn't be celebrating or venerating these people. We don't know them, Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Man, we don't know any of these people.
That's a
Do
fact.
you understand? And we shouldn't be backing them to the hilt.
Yeah.
We shouldn't.
No, it's a fact, man.
He made good music. Keep it at that. You get me?
Yeah, for all those people out there, 100%. But for MJ? No. As far as I'm concerned. The man's
Wait, Teddy tried to say, "Oh, he's not that much of a creator."
Who?
Teddy, it was.
As in Michael Jackson?
Yes, he tried to downplay, and I just thought, "What are we doing here?
See?
What are we doing here?" He said, "Oh, he borrowed melodies and borrowed dance moves, so he's not really that much of a creator."
Stop this.
Y'all seem far more vexed at that accusation than anything else.
No, but I'm just
crazy.
like,
That's crazy. Look at y'all.
No, but I'm just like,
shaking your head and tutting.
I was just like, I don't even see saying he's not that much of a creator. It's just
it's crazy.
So you're saying this is the story. This is the.
No. It's because we've dealt with that
This is
one
what needs to go
already.
to trial. This.
No, it's because we've dealt with that one already.
You lot.
The other one we dealt with. That one, you know what I'm saying? We hit it out of the park. The man's free. The man's innocent.
No, but I'm just like, if he's not created, then who is? Who I want to know in his as who is then? If he's Michael Jackson isn't, then who is? Because they ain't never been another Michael Jackson. That's for sure.
Impossible.
So I don't. I'm just baffled. If he was not that much, he was basically overrated.
Do you believe that the amount of vim and care and attention to backing him is because he used to be black?
He's still black. He's still black, bro. Right, you stalled.
No, I haven't frozen. I asked you a question. Your response wasn't that you answered my question. You didn't answer my question.
It's a false question. You say you used to be black.
Should I correct my question before?
They have to. Because I can't answer that question.
All right, go. Is it that you have so much vim protecting him because he is a black man?
It's part of it. Why is it part of it? Because I don't think none of these things would
the
occur.
greatest black man that ever existed in the music industry.
100%. But it's more than that, though. It's me saying, not because he's black, I'm defending him, but more so because he's black, these things are occurring. If he was a white man, none of these things would have occurred to me. I don't think these things would have occurred. No. They would have been able to see the benefit of the doubt. They would have been able to see certain things. But this is a black man who did only good. Every single city he went to every single hospital. Not every single hospital. He went to hospitals in every city that he went to. Spent time with the kids. Gave them hope. Funded their medical bills. Gave them a belief that death wasn't theirs to experience yet. You know what I'm saying? Healed them, basically. You've got these people happy to spend time with MJ. You know what I'm saying? And he's rewarded by saying, "Oh, he's a pedo," because you just want to take money from him. This man was heartbroken, man. That's what he died of. Broken heart, bro.
I'm confident that if when I
How can you pump blood around the body with a broken heart, Brent?
You could use the ventilator thing, the system.
But then you can't move freely.
Well, it depends if he's a mobile one.
And MJ wanted to move freely.
Shout out Christian Erickson.
Pick him up. He made it. You know what I'm saying? So MJ is just a different type of guy. And it's a shame that we are doing this. Black people, it's a lot of self-hate. Oh man. Anyway, man.
So I do believe they will come again. I do believe they will try sign again in the future. But you're prepared. Christie's here with you. So yeah. Until the next time.
Yeah, we'll win again.
Until the next time.
100%.
Can we sign off with a little refrain from one of his tunes?
We'll be here all day trying to figure out which one to choose.
Just choose anything that comes to mind, you know.
Okay.
Let it flow through.
They don't care about us.
They don't care about us. And also, doesn't matter what the court case, I'm gonna beat it, and beat it again.
Fair.
Pick him up every single time.
Yeah, fair. Question: who did he have children with?
What do you mean?
Who did he have children with?
I don't know.
You really don't know?
No.
You don't know anything about his life?
Only that he's innocent.
Did he have black children?
No, I don't believe so. No.
And you're supporting that?
I don't believe so. It's crazy from you, Christian. I don't believe so. It's crazy.
No, but he didn't know. Yeah, but I've never said they.
When you scream, they don't care about. You're suggesting that he was all about black.
I've never
issues.
That part I've definitely criticised.
Who did he sleep with?
No, all that stuff of him. I actually always found that weird. I was like, I don't understand why they're purporting him to be his kids. I always found that to be weird. To be honest with you, I was like, I don't get this. I don't know why they're trying to make us believe this. I don't understand. Still till today, I don't know where those children popped up from.
And you don't even care to look to find out. You don't care about that.
No, because I'm
you don't care about us, but you don't care about that.
No, I find that weird. Why they're trying to purport those to be his children when clearly they're not. I don't even think they're even from his I don't know where they got them children from. I don't know.
So you see him as a cultural hero, but the message he puts out is that what comes from my loins and what needs to be presented as my legacy is whiteness.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is why I
Only woman he married was a white woman as well. Just saying.
I know, and that again, it's like I don't. That's why I was like, I don't understand. That clearly something has something. There's you wanted to change your skin. All that. That's to me is all very question. It's very, very. Why you would want to do that? That's what I'm saying. There's just things that those things. No, I don't agree with at all.
We started this show by talking about people who would let mindsets in, this colonized ideology in, right? And here you are defending the same mindset.
Defending what?
Same mindset.
When I've just said I don't agree.
But it wasn't as vociferous as you back in the books.
I didn't even back the books.
There's a lot of stuff you don't back in, but yeah, here we are saying you don't care about us. Beat it.
I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this.
It's metaphorical.
I tapped out this conversation so long ago.
My gosh. Shout out MJ, innit?
Make him out every single time. You know what I'm saying?
Not me in my household. Not me in my household. My missus, my wife, will need to be on my side with this. I cannot marry a woman who does not believe that Michael Jackson was a wrong-un. Even if he's autistic.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll find her.
I think I will. There's enough out there. I just need one. All right. Thank you very much, Ed. Thank you very much, Nat, for bringing a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I did not, and I can't believe I didn't even factor that in. Because, yeah, it tracks. His autism, possible autism, I'm not someone who could diagnose people. It tracks. I said that, and I said it tracks. And if that's the case, maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe he was telling his truth. Maybe he was saying, no, I didn't hurt these boys. All these boys wanted to share something intimate with me. I loved them and they loved me. And when they got too old, I couldn't relate to them anymore. So I got rid of them. And fair, all of his ex-employees, they could all be flipping hustlers, right? Mm-hmm. They got fired because they're trying to teeth in this and next. Yeah, all of them could have been, look, whilst this is on it, I know we're living in America, and if we can pile on to get some cash, let me do that. I'm not putting past any of them, 120%. But, my friend, I can't look past them books. I can't look past that he found interest in those books, whether it is that he was stunting his development or not. brother, sorry, I can't. And in that sense, I cannot look to advocate for that sort of behavior. I can't. It doesn't matter if it is I like the tunes. It doesn't. And that's my closing statement. Have you any closing statements, Emmanuel?
Not really. Just that this man did many good things. You know what I'm saying?
He did. To cover up the.
For many of us, it's different. For him, it was just human nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the system, he was bad. But that's because to the system, good things are bad.
Bad, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They called him dangerous.
Here we go.
And
Now you're flowing.
He took it on.
You're channeling him now. He's flowing through you.
He took it on. You know what I'm saying?
He's flowing through you.
And all he asked was you to remember that time. Remember the times when I gave you Thriller.
Yeah.
Remember the times when I gave you Off the Wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I addressed certain things.
Yeah. You did accuse me of not, being a fan enough.
You know
past everything else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But big up MJ and the guy can't die.
Yeah, but you still listen to him though.
Yeah, I heard him in the barbershop the other day and I told you, he was a great musician.
100%.
Yeah. I wouldn't play him. He's not on my Spotify playlist. But if it comes on,
you should add him to the space.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
But I live by my principles. I don't have R. Kelly on there. I don't have Diddy on there.
But why are you putting them in the same category?
Because I think they're in the same category.
That's diabolical work, man. It doesn't matter. Let's not go around in circles. Because
as in the category of people I shouldn't listen to. That's all I mean.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they committed the same sins.
Okay, I thought you were trying to say that because there's 2 out of 3 of them
crimes. I commit sins all the time. Go on.
One of them is free. You know what I'm saying?
Not those sins. I do. Crimes. Continue. Go. Sorry.
You got to be clear.
But
yeah, man. Big up MJ, man.
All right, then. Ed, you have any final words?
I think I can beat the flows Eman was coming with.
Come on.
I respect MJ made history, so I respect that. I can think about that. But respectfully.
Brent doesn't have Tupac on his playlist. No. Does Brent have Drake on the playlist? No. My playlist is more so R&B and stuff. I don't have Drake on my playlist. What next? Kofi? Ask me something else. And why shouldn't I have Drake on my playlist? What could he be referring to? Manuel, Christy?
What, sorry?
I don't know.
Why shouldn't we have Drake on our playlist?
Why should I have Drake?
Why shouldn't we have Drake on our playlist? He's mentioned Drake and Diddy.
I don't know.
What's Drake done?
I don't know.
What's Tupac done? You don't need to stop with just Tupac. What's Tupac done?
Ask Kofi. Kofi said it.
Hey, Kofi?
It's maybe because he killed people.
Oh.
He said, murder's fine, but you touch them kids.
You remember what we went to jail for after he got shot?
Oh, you mean when they set him up?
Yeah.
Listen, it's not the day for that. We can spend another day defending Tupac because that man's free and free him.
Kofi says, I don't believe you, Brent. Question. Okay. It's okay. I don't believe in Manuel. I don't believe MJ, but we're in a day where we don't care. We don't care. All right. Thank you very much, Ed. You've been amazing.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Nat. You've been amazing. And also the first G7. Thank you very much for contributing for the first time. And also all those who were typing in the chat. Wave Cat, shout you out. And everybody else who is in support or who isn't in support of MJ. All your opinions are valid. Yeah, you're allowed to have them. We're in a free society, man.
Yes, indeed.
All right, let's go on to the next headlines.
Yes. All right, so our next headline takes us to Nigeria, man, where at least 360 people kidnapped by Boko Haram jihadists from a mainly Muslim community in Nigeria's northeastern Borno state in March have been freed from a remote mountain hideout. The circumstances of how they were freed are disputed. The army says it had launched an unprecedented intelligence-led operation that had been weeks in the planning and taken the Islamist militants by surprise. But a local group, the Bono South Youth Initiative, says that it mediated the unconditional release, putting the number of those freed at 416. So bring them up, man, for free, and all of those people that were kidnapped by Boko Haram, these bloody animals.
What is this?
What happened now?
What's that? How could he be convicted of that? Isn't that just being gay?
No, to the woman. That's what he's saying.
Oh, so it was GRAPE.
Yeah, that's what they tried to convict him of.
But he said convicted.
Yeah, because he went to prison for it. You don't know about this?
No.
Yeah.
So why is Kofi listening to Tupac?
I don't know if
That's the most important. He just said he listened to Tupac and Drake.
Oh, is it?
After trying to get me to listen to him.
Oh, yeah, he did actually. He said, look, I have Tupac and Drake.
So what now, Kofi? You know? Uno reverso. Go on, sorry about that.
Yeah, there's another headline that I don't have, but I read some other time about these same people. Remember the other day we were talking about these people from the north who are going down, the militants, and disturbing people. Yeah, apparently they've come to my state or your state. They've come to Yoruba land again, causing a havoc there. Yeah, man. So hopefully we do some stuff to them, and they are not able to return back home. But our last headline for today: South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has addressed the nation to announce a raft of new measures to crack down on illegal migration as tensions rise over anti-foreigner marches and frustration about higher unemployment. The other day he was asking...
So that's what you want to speak about, you know?
Robin.
The first time you're speaking about something is to crack down on it. And
yeah, exactly.
Not addressing anything, and that's how you think.
Okay. But these steps include jailing employers who hire undocumented workers, setting up dedicated courts to speed up deportations of undocumented migrants, and having a register with biometric data for every person in the country to stamp out identity theft. But he also warns South Africans not to take the law into their own hands. Over the last few weeks, several African nations have been organizing the evacuation of some of their nationals as fears of violence grow. So yeah, it's a known thing, guys. This is not a small, localized nonsense. The president has now spoken out, man. He's acknowledged illegal migration was putting unfair pressure on South Africa's public services, and that the issue needed to be addressed by his government. So basically, he set out a 5-point strategy to remedy all of this type of stuff. And he said, number one, they're going to crack down on immigration law violators. 2, strengthening border security. 3, stamping out corruption within the immigration system. 4, closing loopholes in immigration law. And 5, working with other African countries to tackle the problem. But he warned against vigilantism.
Is there, how is their system? Is it set up like NHS, or is it private?
Oh, they've got like a NHS, you know. They've got their own equivalent, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I don't know the ins and out of it though, but I believe they have free healthcare to some degree. But yeah, yeah, man. He said, I must make it clear that only the authorized government officials may act against violations of the law, including violation of our immigration laws. No other person is allowed, for example, to confront someone in the street to demand proof of nationality. So yeah, man, that's basically it, man. Quick reaction. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow. But there were some great fights on the weekend, man. Great fights on the weekend. Starcrow says, thought Brent would like Iceman to be here.
I did like Iceman. I did. It had some bangers in there. I did. Great fights.
Yes. CBS, big up CBS, man. Chris Smith, he was in a crazy fight with Riziki on the weekend in his hometown, I believe, Bournemouth. He was the headliner. I think it's his first fight on Zuffa.
Is Zuffa the future?
Not at the moment, not yet. I need to see more before I say that. Because people still care about belts, you know what I'm saying? And I think unless they can integrate their Zuffa stuff with other people, other sanctioning bodies, then I don't know if people are going to go over there. They're going to need a lot of money to keep pushing people over there. You know what I'm saying?
I think they have it, though.
They might do. But I think at some point it's going to be like, is this worth doing? I think. So I have to see a bit more. But Chris Smith, he won that fight, man. He stopped Riziki, basically went to his corner, and then in his corner said that this is enough, man. You can't go out again. I think that was like 7 rounds. But if you guys are interested, it's on YouTube. It's on Sky Sports' YouTube channel. The full fight. It was a war, man. It was a war. So it was a sick fight. And the fight before that as well, Clark fought Massey. Chevron Clark fought Jack Massey. Another sick fight as well. I don't want to spoil it for you, but just in case you're not going to watch it, let me just tell you basically just what happened. Clark basically, he got dropped. It looked like he's going to be out. If this was Howard Foster, he would have stopped the fight, 100%. But he survived, man. He survived, and then he ended up dropping Jack Massey a few rounds later and stopped him. Yeah, man. So it was a sick comeback. So those two fights were big fights. That was the first Zuffa event, I believe, in the UK. Like I said, happened in Bournemouth. There was another fight as well. Josh Padley, he fought. I can't remember this other guy's name now, but Josh Padley was able to hold on to his belt. So big up Josh Padley. Last time I saw Padley fight, no, in fact, the last fight he did well. The fight before that, I think, was when he fought Shakur Stevenson. He was a last-minute replacement, and he basically went over to Saudi, fought Shakur Stevenson. He lost. He got dropped, stopped by a body shot if I remember correctly. But the amount of money he got for the fight, he said, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing my day job, innit? Like I need to put this money into investing in myself and doing boxing full time. And I think it's paid off already, man, because he's doing well, man. You know what I'm saying? He got himself a European title, defended it on the weekend, and yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's doing well. So big him up. I think there was another fight as well. I just can't remember though. But yeah, anyway, good fights. Good fights. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
All right. Thank you very much for that rundown. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Why is this still on my stupid screen? Nastiness. What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have an amazing guest, man.
Talk to them. What do we have to look forward to tomorrow?
Oh, man.
Build it up.
So basically, we've got a gentleman on the show.
Come on.
Who's basically an expert.
An expert. We only bring experts on.
That's all we do.
Come on, Isaac.
But he has chosen not to come. So I don't know if that means 1 + 1 equals. I don't know. Anyway, but this gentleman is going to be joining us. He's an expert in all things, I guess, psychedelic.
Oh.
So you guys have heard Brent really go off and talking about ayahuasca and mushrooms and
Yeah. I haven't been going off on them now. I've just been mentioning that people around me have been consuming this stuff.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's his forte.
That's his forte. Is he bringing samples?
I don't know about that.
Are we going to sample it? Would you sample it?
No, because I probably would have had the dose earlier. Every morning I do that anyway.
You with overdose,
No, you know what I'm saying? No, I just enough to connect with the realm and this realm. You understand? So, one must be guided. And but yeah, he's really good, man. You know what I'm saying? He was recommended by Heather.
Don't say that.
What happened?
You just said he's really good. You've never heard him speak.
No, but I have to pick him up.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People will hang on your words like that. So if it is that you tasted his stuff and it's been successful, then you could say, yeah, he's really good.
No, just in terms of his knowledge, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the stuff, innit? But in terms of his knowledge and him, being in that realm.
Yeah.
That's his thing, man. That's his forte. And Heather made it happen.
What's he going to, 100%, big up Heather. What's he going to be covering?
Let me go. Let me actually give you some.
Come on.
Stuff
and make sure y'all jump into the Discord. Ask as many questions as possible.
Mm-hmm.
If you are considering jumping into this particular world of assisted hallucinogenics.
Yes, that's the one. Basically.
This is the episode for you.
It is, man.
Tuesday is your day. So make sure and jump on the Discord, ask as many questions as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when it is that you leave questions in the comment section, you'll have to add the day after TNB. That's the name of the channel, right? That's the name of the channel. When you add the day after TNB, it comes up as an orange thingy-majiggy or a yellow thingy-majiggy on my end. So I know that you want to ask a question. And I'll just put it to the side and favorite. I'll favorite it and put it aside and ask all the questions when it's time, when Email gives me the prompt to basically bring it to the community. But this should be an interesting one. I'm even interested in what he looks like. You understand? Does he give off that vibe that he deals in hallucinogenics? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It means when you look at him, you believe he sells those products, or he can get you those products, without even having to ask. You're like, well, maybe. Some people come up to you and say, "Have you got a joint or you got a spliff or something?" Yeah. Because they think, you're black, you must have access to this. So does he have that look?
I wouldn't.
Is it Darren LeBaron?
Yes.
Oh, so 9 Ether's familiar.
Come on, 9 Ether, talk to us.
9 Ether has already purchased product from him. Successful. That's good.
Talk to us.
That's good. Are you looking forward to it, Christy? You interested in taking a little edge off?
No.
You don't want to basically
don't
be euphoric?
No.
No? But it has health benefits. Makes you sharper.
Okay.
It makes me more creative.
Okay.
You spoke about creativity when it is that you questioned Michael Jackson's ability
I've never
to.
even touched weed before, so I'm not.
Oh, serious? You haven't even
I'm
eaten
definitely
edibles?
I'm not definitely not introduced.
You haven't done edibles?
No,
You didn't do nothing?
no.
Yeah, but you've eaten olives.
And the funny thing, I hate olives.
But you've tasted it, though. You tried it, at least.
Yeah.
Then try something before you say you don't like something. I think you should. You never know what it might do. You might be able to see your ancestors. Don't you want to see your ancestors?
No.
Go serious. You don't think why is stuff coming from them?
Let me go, please. I'm tired.
Wait for your man to come back so you can say goodbye.
What are you, 16?
Make sure to tune in tomorrow with all your questions. I beg you, do not be mute. Don't be inactive. This is a great opportunity for us to have a fantastic conversation and ask more questions that we've been wondering. This is the expert coming in and he'll tell you about the things. Black Rob says, psychoactive drugs opens portals. Be careful. That's what I said. If she wants to speak to her ancestors, isn't it? Christy is as optimistic as Mondays can be. Yeah, Monday for me is like any other Monday from day, you know. All my days are the same, so I don't look at Monday as anything other than a Friday or Monday from Wednesday. Natty says, any drug other than weed scares me. Weed should scare you, man. Too much of anything is bad. Night Ether says, no, you damn liar. Who's that to?
What happened?
Oh, no, that was violent.
Damn.
Caps also. What's that about? What's that about, Night Ether? I'm only saying that, what's that about, because I think he's talking about me. I'm thinking, what did I say? What did I do? Greek says, edibles are a waste of time. I brought some back from a trip last week and have just been tired every day since. Not high at all. Well, it has different effects on different people, and it depends on the batch that you get in it. Shorty says, go crazy doing that. AA says, lol, rah. Innit? That was violent calling me a liar. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure be early tomorrow with your notes and questions.
Yeah, man. We ain't going to spend too much time on intro.
Nah, we're getting to the psychedelics, man.
Straight
into it. I want to see if it is that he starts talking about leprechauns and stuff.
Right.
You know those elves that people see when it is that they take psychedelics?
Oh, yeah.
It's a familiar story across all of the returnees. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends.
Yeah? Anyway, be respectful also.
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%.
Be respectful also.
Into a bit of it. 100%. Because we can't be disrespectful to any guests or any people on the show.
To be honest, we haven't seen anybody being disrespectful to anybody.
Yeah, but just for the newcomers. You know what I'm saying? You don't know no better.
All right, party people, please.
Let me just tell the people, I got a video on Freedom's Capital.
Okay.
And I'm seeing, it seems to be a lot of Oyibo people there trying to comment, guys.
As in, they are benefiting from your wisdom?
I mean, they're challenging it at the moment.
They're challenging your...
They're challenging it, man.
Freedom is capital, they're challenging your stuff?
You understand?
How come? What they saying?
Because they don't believe what I said about in my most recent video.
What did you say in your most recent video?
That the median wealth of black folk in this country is 0. And also that a lot of the issues are systemic. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, this is not a race issue, it's a class issue. Oh, so who are you going to blame this time? All that type of crap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you guys to go in there and please remedy the situation. You know what I'm saying?
As in defend you?
Remedy the situation.
So whatever they take from that?
I mean, firstly, watch the video. So you have the tools to you know what I'm saying? Because it's not emotional with me. We need facts. You know what I'm saying? And the facts are over there, people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just set them straight, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the engagement up and whatnot. And, yeah, let's take something from the video because the reality is we can't believe in...
How do they find themselves there?
Who knows? Who knows?
No, what was the title of the video?
Let me see. The median wealth of black families in Britain is 0. That's a damn.
Yeah, I that's a dog whistle.
Why you say that?
Why?
Because it says black in Britain.
Okay.
Yeah. There are people who just wait patiently.
So just because,
And wealth?
No, I find those people weird because why would I come to that video? What? Like, I'm trying to think as a white person, why am I coming to that video? What concerns me
To
then?
contest it. First of all, find out what's in it, because they had to watch it, right, to say push back on it, right? Because it wasn't just in the title. And then you mentioned white stuff and systemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you mentioned it's race related.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you use any hashtags in your thing, Majidi?
Yeah.
Any hashtags white, race?
Not at all, man.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. You make a good wait. Because I did a second title. You know you can do like 2 titles.
Yeah.
This one is why black families have 20p for every £1 of white wealth.
Is that what you went around with?
Yeah.
So what did you read the first time?
No, there's 2 titles. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay, so
When-
that second title, did I understand
When you
why
say
they
you
did
have
it?
2 titles, what does that mean?
So you know, you got like A/B testing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But when you A/B test something, doesn't it sit with one of them? It's not both of them at the same time.
No, I think it's 2.
How does that work?
My understanding, anyway, I could be wrong. That it
Oh,
sends out 2. And then it gives you
okay.
information on what's the best thing to use.
And then you basically solidify it, you
If you
cement
want,
it in?
Yeah. After, I don't know what the time.
Well, that's why they came. Why did you go on as though you
Yeah.
didn't understand why they came?
Yeah, but still, it's still like you're the guys with £1. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the ones with 20p.
You know, some communities don't like you pointing out the obvious.
You don't like reading.
No, that's not it.
Okay. Some are dumb.
No, that's not it. Some communities don't like you pointing out the obvious, because when you point out the obvious, then
It's true.
we can't fiddle anymore. Understand?
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. So, guys, man, go to Freedom is Capital.
And go and protect your leader.
And remedy the nonsense that they're talking about, man. Because, again, some of these comments, man, just don't make no sense. Someone says, so whose fault is it? What are we doing there? Read the video. I mean, watch the video, and then you understand.
Do you look to respond to them? Aren't you supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I try to, yeah, man.
Maybe
Yeah, for the engagement and stuff, innit? And somebody else says, don't embrace victimhood. Work hard. You may just prosper.
I like that comment.
Yeah, I would like it soon. So yeah, man. Respond,
They always
respond,
love to throw
guys.
that around, man. Ugh.
Yeah,
And they come up with a new line.
yeah, man.
All right, party people, please be kind to one another. Please drink plenty water. And please mind your mother effing business. And when you have time today, go and celebrate Gina. Wish her happy belated birthday if you haven't already. Like the post, share the post, and also put in your stories, retweet it, and all kind of stuff. And just send her some love. Send her some love. When she comes on, she will tell you all about that day. Anyway, see y'all tomorrow, 8:15, and please be prepared for a ride of your life.
Peace.